really like that though.
I didn't like that either.
It's a little let me see. Let's try this one. Hey y'all, we live by the way. Just want to let y'all know. It's your boy JYG in the building. We got Heather in the building. But where from? PTO. So we got Big Baller Chris in the building. Big Baller Chris, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? We good, bro. Let's get it going, man. Talk about this bullshit.
Yeah, y'all already know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna play this intro reel for y'all, and we will be right back. So come on in. We know we starting late. Don't tell us about it. All right.
The chat finna eat your ass up.
Ain't nobody finna do nothing to me.
I feel like they finna get on my ass. I ain't got no sheets on my fucking bed right now. I'm watching.
Why you telling them that?
Oh my God, why you telling them that?
They didn't even see it.
Nah, I'm finna talk about you, sir. Your ass should have been made. Jesus Christ.
Right. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. If you're watching on the playback, say playback. You watching live, y'all ain't sold up yet. So, either way, whether you show up or not, we're gonna show up tonight, so you don't have to get on the already trying to act wrong. Right? Eddie, you got us on the back there?
No.
Slim J's in the building. How you doing, Slim? Yeah, I'm feeling right here.
Go ahead, zap me. Absorbing lightning's totally my thing.
You've never had black lightning before.
Y'all know what time it is. Your boy JYG coming in here live, boy. Coming in here live. Where did Heather go? Oh,
I was fixing my camera.
What's up? Heather's over there with that black lightning. Nah, I'm playing. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for being here. You can be anywhere in the world right now. You're with us, and we appreciate you, man. All right, so first off, we like to hit it with a little bit of the how was everybody's day. So we'll go ahead and start with Heather G. Heather, how was your day?
It was cool, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay. Can we get a little more?
What was the highlight of your day?
There it is.
Oh, when we went live on TikTok, we had like
tell us about it.
And something views.
What?
Not a chat engagement, but y'all had 200 and something views, and y'all had a couple of likes. Like
Time out. You mean to tell me 200 niggas saw me beat this nigga ass right here, bro?
Don't do that.
Oh,
That's rude.
Lord, here we go.
Round of fucking applause, man. This is what I'm talking about. Yes. Hopefully my skills
get mine
up on display and we make it big. I won't forget about y'all when I go to the league, man.
Oh, you better not. You better not. Cause I'm gonna need them courtside seats. Slim J said Heather been working out. You been working out, Heather?
Show them guns, man. Show them guns, yo.
I've been working out for a month consistently. It's getting there. I lost like 10 pounds.
She can't show out.
Hit the horn for that shit. Hit the horn for that shit.
I ain't hitting the horn for nothing.
He's such a hater.
Ew.
I'm a hater. Hate. Hey. I gotta let it out. All right, Chris, how's your day, man? How your day, Chris? Good?
Yeah,
indifferent?
Man. Yeah, man, it's a good day. It's always a good day, man. Every day I wake up and I breathe, man. I can't complain, bro. Shit, right. You know, it's always great.
Jeez, all right.
You know what I'm
Healthy,
saying?
you ain't gonna hit him with the highlight. Healthy ain't gonna hit him back.
What was your highlight of the day?
Damn.
Oh, dang.
Do I really have to say it?
Please don't.
Oh no.
Oh shit. All right, well, cool. Guys, my days are how it always. I get through them. I enjoy them, and we gonna rock through it. So
Do it.
all right, so ladies and gentlemen, highlight of the day for me, would probably be reciprocity. Tell y'all what I mean by that. So we had a couple of incidents that happened at the workplace the other day, and I matured. Y'all should give me a round of applause. I'm gonna have to insert that. I did not curse nobody out yesterday, and I had good reason to. I didn't do it though. I did not do it.
What happened yesterday?
Can't get into details. Y'all gonna have to hit
I'm
us
trying
up.
to put two and two together because we in the
Y'all
same
gotta hit us up on
department.
the
Ain't no way I
OnlyFans if
missed
you want to
something
know that.
yesterday.
Damn.
OnlyFans.
Y'all gotta hit us up on the
I gotta be
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. It could be Patreon, bro.
Nah, OnlyFans.
He always trying to get on OnlyFans. He gonna be the only motherfucker on there too.
Now we gonna have cooking with Heather on the OnlyFans.
Hey, soda.
Hey. Soda Can Sand in the building. What's up?
Hi.
He said no Big Al. Big
He's
Al
on PTO.
is on PTO. He on PTO. So,
Damn, y'all do that?
yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do some PTO.
Oh, sir.
Yes,
what are you
sir.
doing? We live streaming.
All right, so
man.
guys, what we got rolling today for y'all. What we got for y'all today, we're gonna be talking about. Let me go ahead and get it right. We're gonna be talking about this. We're gonna be talking about Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and this young lady right here, the Congresswoman. We're gonna get into all of that. We also gonna be talking about the New Orleans boys that went ahead and broke on out real quick. And we're gonna be talking about Diddy, of course. You know, we started off with Diddy, so we just got to make sure that we yeah, for real. So, having said that, y'all, we don't got no reactions tonight. We're gonna get right into it. Now, I will try to play some reactions in the middle, just around, because I know Soda Can Assassin did send some, and I don't want no problem. So I'm gonna at least try to get those played, but we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. So while I do that, guys, or Heather, whoever, which one would you like to talk about first? It don't really matter. Let's go with this one then. All right, good job. The truth or the lie?
Wait, I want to do Diddy last.
Okay, cool. All right, the truth or the lie? Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and the Congresswoman Anna Paula Luna. All right, so if you didn't know, we're gonna begin this show with I guess one of the most hottest entertainment / legal stories out there. The case involving Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, and it continues to rise questions about the celebrity accountability and is he lying? All right, because it seems like she's leaning more toward the lies. All right,
fuck that.
So while we talk about this, I want you to consider how such stories connect to broader cultural debates. All right, now. I know what you're saying, Jerry. What you talking about? You know, we like to connect everything over here. So we also want to talk about things to define what this fatigue that they talking about. Y'all know what the fatigue is? Black fatigue, real quick, before we get into that. Let's just have a little quick discussion. Y'all know what the black fatigue is right now?
No, what's that?
No, what is that?
All right, so black fatigue has two different terminologies right now. At first, it was for black people talking about how they are fatigued about putting on a face. So you know how like you go to work and you can't be your authentic self. So you have to be like, "Hello, how you doing? Yeah, Joe, I like
when we use a Harvard voice.
Yeah, are talking or acting white. So that's black fatigue. All right. Now,
I don't really do that too much, but I understand why people do that, especially in higher places.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I've never heard of that term, black fatigue, but I understand what it is. I can understand that.
What about you, Heather? Have you? Well,
you heard me when I'm at the baseball field. I'm very white at the baseball field, baby.
Yeah, you turning somebody different. You turning somebody different. Sim said no. She don't believe in the fatigue. Okay. Well, then you might believe
You
in
just have to know how to like cut it on and off. Like you have to know. It's more of like being a proper thing. Like you have to know when you gotta act a certain way, and professional stuff like that.
Okay.
I just think the term you're using, like people aren't used to that.
Well, they actually coined that one. However, it's been flipped on its head, and now white people are using it. Same words, different meaning. When they use it, they say they are tired of niggas.
I was just gonna say what they tired that they can't say the hard R or some shit like they like what that mean?
They
That,
do not want to keep having to pay for what they great ancestor did. They tired of we always playing the victim or having to have special accommodations. Okay, I see you, Slim. She said no, I didn't know what it meant. Yeah, so they are talking about having different rules when they have to engage with black people. For example, they don't feel like they can be authentic themselves, so they flipped it back on us.
How?
Okay, for example, so do you remember that woman that we did not roast thoroughly like we were supposed to on the last?
Oh yeah. The white lady that was talking crazy to the disabled kid, and
Yeah,
the Indian guy got on her ass at the park. It happened in like New York or something. That bitch.
Yeah, so duly noted. It should have been that way, but a lot of people actually got on there and they were defending her and saying
She
like,
wasn't the wrong though.
They said that they agreed with the point in the video where she said, and I'm gonna say allegedly because I'm paraphrasing, where she was like, "If he acting like a nigga, I'm gonna call him a nigga," and they took that part and they ran off with it.
That's still not appropriate though.
It's not appropriate if she say it, but if I say it, it's appropriate, right? Like if somebody acting like,
yeah. I was just gonna say that. You be having some real niggas acting real on some niggatry shit. Like,
Go shower.
You are still live, Heather. We can hear you, but I muted you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, they be doing that wild stuff, but then if we say it, it's cool. But if they say it, it's not cool. It's just like when
they pulled that. I do it.
Facts. When they pulled that white girl up at the Kendrick Lamar concert, and they didn't expect her to say nigga, and she said it, and they're like, whoa.
I didn't see that. Can we see? Can I see a clip of that?
I'll try to pull it up, bro.
Please do.
See, definitely said it. That. Yeah, she definitely said that. Let me see. Girl says, but yeah, so that's what they saying. They say they tired of not being able to say it because most of the songs they like is in there, but they gotta stop. Yeah, you know that one song, I ride for my Evan. Yeah, like they be wanting to say it, but they can't say I ride for my nigga. They have to say I ride for my.
Let me ask you something, Jeremy.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you have any white friends?
Yeah, I got a few of them.
A few of them.
Yeah.
Have you given them the?
No. Nope. Nope. Sold out. It's sold out.
It's sold out.
That's one of the few things I got.
Oh man,
I'm a victim. You can't say that.
That's fucking hilarious.
But I will tell you that I did have a change of heart for some Latino people who are actually more akin to that lifestyle than me. Because my credit score is good. I live in a nice community. Yeah, I live in a very diverse community, but it does have some white folk in it. So, if you have more credentials on your resume, then I might let it slide. But if you Eminem, I can't let you do it. I just can't.
So Eminem gets it?
No, I said if you are Eminem, I can't let you do it.
Oh, okay.
And that's just because of the black fatigue. Like I can't let you.
Because of the black fatigue.
The black fatigue, bro.
And that's gonna have to be on a shirt.
What the niggas want from me is a song that they like to. In fact, but they can't say it. They can't say it. That's the whole point. They get upset about that. There's
other shit to be mad at, bro.
Yeah, but they want to be mad, so let them be mad.
Let them be mad, man.
Heck yeah. All right, so let's see. I have a playlist for tonight.
Okay.
So we can go ahead. I'm trying to be more professional. So I get my little playlist together and then we kind of have everything in the same spot. But
what's the vibe of the playlist?
The playlist is everything that we need for tonight. So we finna cover this right now. So I'm finna go ahead and play some new evidence for that. So let me get it set up over here. And then we're gonna play it for you guys. Hey guys, you can be anywhere in the world right now. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm. Make sure you subscribe. Also, Chris, throw your Facebook in the chat, bro, so I can pin it.
Just lift me up, bro.
And then we gonna push this man stuff, man.
Just type it up.
If he depending on basketball, he ain't gonna make it. So
man, stop it, bro.
he has some good days.
Court is different.
And he has some hills to climb. All right, so we're gonna let this one rock for a second, and then once that's done, we'll come back. Hopefully, it won't give me no issues. So let's see. Let me know if y'all can hear the volume, everybody. And here we go.
Some information Unite the People believes is exculpatory in Mr. Daystar Peterson's case, professionally known as Tory Lanez. Recently, we've been made aware that a member of the media, Mr. Gianno Caldwell, was working on an op-ed for the New York Post regarding Mr. Peterson's innocence. During his work on that op-ed, he became aware of some information in Unite the People's possession regarding a statement that was given to Unite the People by someone with information relevant to that case. The New York Post recently reached out to the prior district attorney, George Gascon, Megan Pete and her representatives, and Kelsey Harris and her representatives. The only party that responded last week was Megan Pete's representatives with a request for more information. A few days later, Mr. Peterson's brutally attacked in his jail cell. Unite the People represents Daystar Peterson in his appellate process. We filed an appellate brief and a writ of habeas corpus on his behalf. The district attorney's office has already responded. The case is fully briefed. We're just waiting for the appellate court's decision. We were willing to wait for the appellate process to play out, but given that brutal, unprovoked attack, we felt it necessary to come here today to provide you with this information. It is our intention to make a request to the governor to either pardon or commute the sentence of Mr. Peterson, so that when he recovers from this attack, he's not returned to a jail cell, but that he's allowed to go home and recover. Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement. And
so we can pause it right there. Basically, what you got going on is that somebody didn't make sure that the right paperwork was in order, which allowed the bodyguard to come out with the true evidence, which is the reason why they're able to pull him out right now and hopefully get him out of jail. So we're going to check and see if that's the update for that. But I guess the question that I would have starting off this conversation would be, does the introduction of the new evidence shift your opinion on accountability on high-profile celebrity cases? So what do you think about that?
That's a heavy question.
Yeah, it is. Now, keep in mind, it's the same girl that was crying in front of Gayle King. So to be totally honest with you.
And she lied. I ain't never been with that motherfucker. I ain't never put that nigga.
What was your question?
The question was, does the introduction of the new evidence that they just said shift your opinion on accountability in high-profile celebrity cases?
What? Oh,
oh Lord.
Say it again. No,
Lord. Okay, never mind. I'll say it in a different way. All
right.
I
was like, wait, I had an answer, and then I was like, wait, hold on, wait, what did you say? Go ahead.
Jesus. All right. All right. Let's see. how does having more evidence that's proving him innocent now, even though he was proven guilty, how does that shift your opinion on the accountability of high profile celebrity cases? Meaning, should they even be able to make people sign NDAs in that situation? Like if it goes to the police, then your NBA or NDA don't matter no more. Like if you
that's
know
the
that.
point of the NDA though, is to keep things on the low. Like what happens in this house ain't gonna leave this house because you signed the NDA. Like that, it's security. It's insurance. Is what it is.
The NDA
like,
was signed by the bodyguard, correct?
No, it wasn't.
No,
He didn't sign it.
He didn't sign it.
So I think what happened was that Kelsey, right? I think that's her name. She was having conversations with other people while the bodyguard was there. Maybe she didn't know that he didn't sign an NDA because, to be honest, like Megan is signed to Rock Nation, which belongs to Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? And they make everyone sign NDAs. Like to go to their party, you have to sign an NDA. You have to give them your phone when you get there. So it's just they probably thought that he signed one and he didn't. So he felt guilty and went to the cops.
He can say anything he wants.
Huh?
No, I'm saying because he didn't sign an NDA, he can speak freely.
Correct.
Yeah, and can't nobody sue him.
Can't nobody do shit.
I mean, they gonna come after his ass now, but
what's making him? Because I ain't gonna lie, like all the way with the case and all this new shit. I just want Tory Lanez free. We were just talking earlier in the back room. I was saying he wants Meg in jail. I don't really want to see nobody in jail.
Oh, I want Megan to go to jail. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I can't co-sign that, big brother.
I'm gonna co-sign it for myself.
I think if anyone needs to go to jail, it needs to be her best friend Kelsey, because she knew that she fired the gun and still didn't stand up. I think that she should, because she's the one that shot Megan. Megan was drunk, so
this whole entire situation is about these three. There's nobody else involved other than these three people. Well, you can say the bodyguard too or whoever, but these three people that they were all, intertwined. She shot her friend, whatever, right? Sure, she shot Meg. Cool. It's like
she shot her friend behind some
eggplant,
shit. Like
idiot shit. Like I mean, all this
don't make no goddamn sense.
I don't feel like they should go to jail behind that shit. I mean, like I told you,
she committed a crime. She tried to hurt her. Okay, so what if she would have shot Megan and Megan would have died? Then
but this
what?
Is the thing, though.
You gonna say, she shouldn't be in jail?
Okay, but listen, Megan didn't even want to see her friend in jail, even though she shot her. Right? So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She broke the law.
But listen, this is what I'm saying. The whole fall is Tory Lanez. Like, did nobody should have went to jail for that shit. If anything, them bitches just need to squabble. You feel me? And I think
how you supposed to box if someone pull out a gun? That's not fair.
Hold up.
I think that foot hit
Where
my
you
mouth.
from?
I think she could jab and step and all type of shit now. But I'm saying, like, going to the jail route, like she went as far as to lie under oath, went through court, all this shit.
Who lied?
And that's why she needs to go to jail. Kelsey did.
No, who lied?
Who lied?
They both did.
I want to know who we talking about, because each one lied for different reasons. Because you talking about the friend, she had a immunity. She had immunity.
Immunity for what?
For all of this. She can't go to jail for this.
Because it's already said.
I'll be right back.
It was a deal. Yes, it was a deal.
Yeah. I mean, unless they try to prosecute her under some.
No,
it was a deal, but she lied. And if they go back and look at the evidence,
that's why I would have told the truth. I would have I shot him.
But now he's saying that because they've already went with the court's proceeding and shit, that you can't reopen some shit that's already been closed. You can't do that shit.
Right.
So, you have to appeal it. You have to appeal it to reopen it, to get it relooked at.
There's no.
But they can appeal it.
They can only appeal
it. It's a man in jail doing time that he never gonna get back for a crime that he didn't even commit.
They can't
appeal. If it's anybody in the chat that know a little bit more,
her on a crime that has already been.
So she just gonna walk away freely.
The friend, yes, she can't.
I mean, that's what Chris wanted to do.
I don't want no.
This is stupid as fuck. Like,
this is what I said. I said all that to say this. I think that they should slap Megan with a big ass fine, bro. Hit her where it really hurts. Fuck her money up. Don't send nobody to jail. I mean, they send these celebrities to fucking high security ass jails anyway. They fucking PC the fuck
They
up.
ain't send Diddy there. They sent him to a real jail.
Listen, we ain't talking about him.
Diddy, the real jail, man.
We ain't talking about the diddler now.
I'm just saying, hey.
But I mean, look where Tory Lanez ended up, bro. You know what I'm saying? He in the state, bro. Like in California. On top of that, like, bro, that ain't no joke.
So the reason why I think she should go
is crazy, bro.
But look, it's levels to this. The reason why I think she should go to jail now is because this man. Well, first off, women have not been being held accountable for just saying wild stuff. And what I mean by that is they can say that you did anything to them and it's over for you. Like that Me Too movement, that was some crazy stuff. Yeah, but people was really getting taken out of here. And if you didn't have money, we didn't even know you could fight that until we saw.
And I still feel like all Bill Cosby's accusers, you know, because that was a whole thing back in that day. You know, for what I learned, like them Quaalude motherfuckers, like they taught him the game, and he thought it was okay. Like, it's all fucked up. I mean, I don't think all of them were fucking. You know, they just try to make it look real bad. Like, all of them, all of y'all. Come on now.
Candace Owens got a conversation with what's that dude? Not Epstein, but the other dude.
Not Epstein, but the other dude.
Because Epstein dead.
Yeah, what interview he having? He interviewing?
Nah, he dead. It's the other one. The big executive. I gotta look it up.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yes.
Okay.
She has an exclusive interview with him. It's on her channel right now. On CandaceOwens.com, and I think she dropped part 1, just a little snippet for us to see. But she's gonna talk to him.
Oh, he's on camera interview. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the first one. So it's like, what if he's saying the same thing? Like, they set me up.
But he's definitely a piece of shit, though. Like I said, all of them is ridiculous. I can it's got to be a handful of you a piece of shit motherfucker. Like, and the thing about Harvey Weinstein is he didn't even much so drug and rape women. He used his power to corrupt. Like, he used it to give people, women a head start in their career. You know, because he's Harvey Weinstein.
That's what you're supposed to do, though. Last time I checked, if you know somebody, you're supposed to put them on.
I mean, the casting couch has been around forever, bro. But I'm not saying is. I'm not saying. I think that I should listen, bro. If that's how you got to get some pussy, shit, that's sad as fuck in my eyes. You ain't got to do all that, but I mean, teach his own. I guess you use your power as you please, but shit. I mean, I think it's fucked up. I mean, the bitch. I mean, she got the yes or no. I mean, obviously, but that's neither here or there. Like,
I mean, talking in his case specifically, they were like, it doesn't make sense because it seemed like they offered it to him. He took it, and then because he took it, he gave them opportunities, and they were cool with him.
It was cool. It's consensual for sure.
So that was cool. But then when the Me Too thing come up, they was like, oh, now he did that to me. Now he did that to me. When what really happened is, and Heather, tell me if I'm wrong, but you could be messing with a dude, and you can love that dude, and then you find out that he messing with another broad that you don't like, and all of a sudden, I want him to hurt. F that dude. Yeah, he took that. He took it. He was taking it. I ain't want him to take it. They're gonna be up there like Cassie talking about I didn't like the freak offs. Like, what you mean? You were setting up the freak offs.
Yeah, that's wild. Hey, when I found out, I thought the whole time, bro. I thought the whole time that Diddy was the one orchestrating this shit, bro. I mean, shit, that bitch is crazy, bro.
But you know why she was doing that, right? So that she could spend time with a married man. Watch out. So I don't know what we talking about, bro. Like, you was wrong from the get-go. You was trying to get
married man. Who you talking about, bro?
Diddy.
Oh. Diddy was married when they started messing around.
Diddy was married with kids, bro.
What, to Kim?
Yeah, Kim Porter. Well, and she was like, okay, I do this nasty freaky stuff, rub the baby oil on me. I don't care if I got a UTI, I still running through it. Don't matter. I just want to spend time with you.
Or
that's what she said on the stand.
She wanted a music career.
What music career though?
Exactly. She was
so
involved with the freak off. The freak offs was the next best thing. That was now it's starting to make sense to me. I missed a little piece and that just put it together.
So wait, you saying that the only reason she endured the freak offs wasn't because he was in love with Diddy, it was because she really wanted to get her music going?
Well, that's probably how she wanted it to start. And then now that I know that she actually was the one orchestrating the shit, she probably fell in love with that shit more than the music.
Lord Jesus.
She's like, nah, fuck the mic.
Let me check.
I want the oil.
Oh my God. Slim J said she wanted that fame and she wanted that money and she wanted that facts. Man, hold on. Because ain't nobody telling the truth, bro. And here I'm finna slam dunk this one. I might not be able to do it on the court, but I can do it right here. She actually met up with the dude to do a breakup dinner, right? She alleges that the dude went to her hotel and then assaulted her and took it, basically. All right, he took it. So why then later, after he took it, y'all met and then had another interaction?
Freak off.
Now it's just a regular, just one and one. It wasn't even a freak off. So like, you mean to tell me the dude that had you on the ground crying while he was taking it is the same dude you follow back and like, come get this?
That's that rape.
That don't make sense because that's not what victims do.
It don't make sense. That because she ain't no victim.
So that's a fantasy, bro.
Oh,
that's a fantasy.
Maybe so. Shit.
That was really a fantasy. Like she was really scared and she really was, but like deep down, like she really liked that shit, bro.
So you saying she like Shannon Sharp then? Her and Shannon Sharp got the same problem.
And now look at Shannon, dumbass.
They addicted. Shannon Sharp like to hear no, leave me alone, and she the type that want to say no, leave me alone. That's crazy. That's probably why the freak out worked. If you be honest with you, I mean, she said she didn't want to do them, but hey,
now is that Shannon Sharp shit? That Shannon Sharp shit, that's real too. Like he was doing that shit too.
So not allegedly, it's pretty much out there now. But he was having like this like interaction with her to where he would put dog collars on her, stuff like that, and they would role play stuff. Okay, like see the young white.
That was consensual though.
Yeah, it was all consensual, but it's not. But it's not. It's not consensual though now because he's trying to sue him. So, but it was
after he paid her. You forgot that part. He paid her. She got money every time they had.
See you, man, bro.
I think that like when it gets to that point, like what are we taking this to court for when you agree to all of these? Like, ain't no need.
Had to try that shit again. No, I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's a fantasy, nigga, and they love that shit.
Hold on, real quick. The thoughts and views is for entertainment purposes only. Anything you hear, we just doing it for entertainment. This might not even be how we actually feel, okay? But we just giving y'all a show. It's just a show. It's all pretend, all smoke and mirrors. This is the greatest show on earth, TBH. Make sure you like and subscribe. We got Chris in the building. Make sure you subscribe to his Facebook channel. Thank you. All right. She was a freak. She wanted it. He's like, I don't want to tell you. She like being told what to do, what to wear, how to have her fingernails. She like knowing that this.
She could have just had like a strict husband or like a foreign husband. Because foreign men, I hear that they're like that. Like
it wasn't just that though. Diddy allegedly only trusted her enough to ask her to do certain things, like taking another man's stuff and rubbing it on his chest, and she didn't judge him for it. Like she was
that was his best friend. Like that's
hey. In the words of Future, bitch don't think you comfortable. And
also, in the words of him, she belongs to the streets. So let us pray. Baby Scorpio in the building. What up, baby Scorpio? Let me hit that horn for you real quick before we read it.
Man, we done went back and forth.
I know,
we went to what? Yeah. Harvey Weinstein. We went
we
to
looking at Megan. Yeah, I know, right?
You know what? You're right. Edit it later.
We was bouncing around a little bit. It's all correlated though, because the original question was what? How does this affect the trials and shit? Like
how does new evidence sift your opinion of accountability? Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Slim, I'm not putting that up, Slim, but I agree. Don't get mad because he got that
hot pocket.
All right, hot pocket. All right, let's try to get back on track. Let's try to get back on track. All right, so I know a lot of y'all probably was wondering who this lady was right here. This the I'm assuming white lady. I don't know, but that
15 lashes.
Dr. Umar John's gonna have to go ahead and pass them out because Representative Anna Paulina, not only is she better than what that picture describes, but in addition to that, she's saying that we need to protect Tory Lanez at all costs.
She want Tory Lanez dick.
Whoa.
Allegedly.
Wow. It's like why, there's no reason for her. There's no reason for her to co-sign that shit.
Well, it is if she believes that he's innocent, and she's just going with the movement.
Who gives a fuck? I believe he's innocent.
Okay, but you think he's innocent? I knew he was innocent. No one doing jail time, and they should be in jail.
I knew he was.
So we all got different point of views.
She want that nigga to sing in that pussy. Stop the cap.
Whoa. Well, I mean.
Don't you want to do more than just say it? Don't you want to do that? Come on, man.
All right. Let's check out, see how this video popping. And let me fix it real quick. Pull it on up a little bit. We're gonna make it bigger, we're gonna make it smaller.
I used to love Megan too, man. God damn that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, something was always off. Yeah,
really?
I mean. No, something was always off for me because I know me and my wife was having a conversation. She was like, "You like how Megan say?" And I was like, "Nah, it just look, it's cool, but I ain't really like."
I always thought that was funny. I don't know if y'all ever seen that meme, but like when she laughed, them niggas would overdo the voice with like the voice and shit.
No,
that's
I
always thought that shit was funny though.
All right. This one right here came from MTR. We're going to jump around a little bit. It's 13 minutes. We're not going to listen to all of it, but he is going to tie all of these three people together, and then we're going to talk about it. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, all that good stuff. Let's rock.
Right now, as new evidence emerges or is set to emerge, but Tory Lanez, #FreeTory, is getting support from an unlikely source, and that source is a sitting U.S. Congresswoman. Yes, we're going to go over her statements, which has caused panic in the Megan Thee Stallion camp. But before we go over that, I want to show you Megan's last message in regards to everything that's going on right now. First and foremost, at least she's not getting up on live stream and speaking. I'm sure that she had this reviewed by people of her team before she put it on there, instead of just going live like the original way that she first tried to out Tory, and we poked holes in her story like Swiss cheese because a lot of it didn't make sense. Nevertheless, let's go over what she's saying right now. At what point are y'all gonna stop making me have to relive being shot by Tory? At what point are Tory and y'all fans gonna stop lying? Like, how much is the check to keep harassing me? Why is this happening every day?
I'll be reading it like that.
Oh, man. 1 minute y'all said I was never shot. And now y'all letting him play in y'all face again and say I was shot, but it wasn't him. Oh, okay. I'm sick of this. Leave me the F alone. And then she proceeds to go crazy, yelling and stuff. And she says he did it. It was proven in court. F the whole campaign on the internet. Tory, you shot me. Ain't no new effing evidence. Y'all been saying the same blame for years. Tory, please leave me alone. You are effing demon. I'm off this silly ass internet. Goodbye. How y'all feel about that?
Shit.
Why? Okay, so why did she feel the need to make a public statement though? Like
Because she's shaking in her boots.
she could have just not.
She
I
worried.
feel like the best reaction is no reaction at times, especially with shit like this. Like just chill, be cool.
But can
No
you do
one's
that with
gonna
a
know.
guilty conscience though? Can you be still with a guilty conscience?
Sometimes you gotta fake it. You gotta
No,
fake
that's
it
why
till you
she's
make it,
doing
baby.
it.
Fake it till you make it. Hold it
Oh.
together. You're a public figure.
I mean,
Everyone has had to sit in a room and fake something at some point. Let's be real. Jeremy, bro.
oh, what was you finna say? What's that word you was just talking about? The black what?
Fatigue, baby. Yeah, you ain't lying. You got me.
Hey, real quick, I wanted to say this earlier, and right here, okay, we're looking at Megan right here, right? The little cutout of Megan. I know damn well that ain't her big ass areola right there.
Nah,
I'm looking at, is it?
That's a shadow from the microphone. Don't do me.
Oh my God.
Oh,
boy, I'm finna get on that areola. Boy,
y'all are wild.
Yeah, man. You said about any means necessary, gotta get the views. So, me.
Oh yeah, you did say
allegedly that could be it. I don't know.
Man, I was looking at that motherfucker hard,
That boy
man.
didn't know.
I just had to make sure, bro.
That boy said, "I need to check the stream. Is this streaming the OnlyFans?" Like, damn.
Here we go, girl. The OnlyFans shit.
All right, we finna get into what the representative had to say. So here we go.
Whose name is Anna Paulina Luna, wrote this from her Twitter account. Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years despite having no prior record, largely due to a firearm enhancement law now under scrutiny for racial bias. Black defendants face a 92% higher rate of this enhancement. That's not justice. That is discrimination.
Did anybody know that is what one of the main reasons why he even had to face time in the first place, because of the firearm enhancement law? Yeah,
I didn't know that.
See, I mean,
they left that part out. They kept saying he went to jail for shooting Megan.
Listen, that's the cover story. That's all I knew, bro. Like all the details and the court detail, I didn't give a fuck, man. I already knew he was innocent, bro. So like the whole time, I'm just like, damn, like they really fucking him up. Like that's fucked up. Like,
yeah.
Why he don't have a good defense team? He got money,
but see,
he
that's
needs
the
them
issue.
YSL lawyers.
Hey, he working for Diddy right now.
That don't mean he can't work for other artists at the same
time.
No, he is working for Diddy.
He's working for Diddy, and if somebody pay me allegedly $10 million, I'm not taking no other cases neither. So I'm finna work for you.
Yeah, he got a good ass defense team.
He's busy.
Come out.
That man got the Avengers. Even if he lose, they gonna go to a different town and still win. I don't think y'all understand.
It's another universe. It's an alternate
Diddy
timeline.
Not going nowhere. All right, that diddler. But nah, man. So that's a part of it too. Let's see what else he had to say.
She goes on to write that the forensic evidence in the Lanez case was deeply flawed. 0.01% chance his DNA was on the firearm.
That's not even enough. That's not enough to convict him.
That's not even a percent.
That's not even saying that he even took the gun from the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, bitch, you're tripping.
Well,
like,
they said that he had gunpowder on the police report. He had
gunpowder residue on his clothes.
Yeah, because you know how
if I shoot a gun, they were in a car or like right outside the car.
Like we're all right next to each other.
But see, my whole thing is why they didn't test Kelsey for her DNA, because it was 2 different DNAs on there, they said, but they only tested him. And that shows that it wasn't even enough to charge him with it. So then he didn't go to jail for shooting her. He really went to jail for the firearm.
No, that ain't what happened. He went to jail because he was talking to both them girls at the same time, and then he played in their face at the same time. What was the party that they were at when all this went down?
That is true.
They were at Kylie Jenner's party.
Cool. And who was he making googly eyes with in the party?
at Kylie Jenner, but they've
Okay, and
already had
who
sex.
saw him and who saw him
Allegedly.
and who saw him making googly eyes?
I'm pretty sure that okay, so they said Megan knew that he was sleeping with Kelsey, but it wasn't a big deal
Yes,
because
because it
Kelsey
was
was married.
Kelsey, because Kelsey was dating him. C was the one that was being the
Kelsey was
two-time.
married. She wasn't supposed to be dating anyone.
That's the whole
Like,
problem
Oh
with the
shit! I didn't
304.
even know that shit.
yeah,
That's the
Kelsey
whole
was married.
problem.
She wasn't supposed to be even sleeping
Now
with
let
him
me
or
ask you
whatever,
this:
and was
Go
sleeping with
ahead.
him, and then Megan was sleeping with him.
does she still have a husband?
No, they're not together no more. I don't think so. I think he filed for divorce or something
I
like
rest
that.
my case.
I mean, does Cassie have a husband?
Oh yeah, she do. She do, and she got kids.
She's
Wow.
pregnant right now.
Mhm.
You know, they really we jumping, but they really didn't want him to be in there when she started talking about the freak offs and stuff. Like they did not want him in there.
I
Because
feel
they
like
didn't
that's
want
gonna
him
put a
wilding
strain
out.
on the. They're gonna put that's gonna put a strain on their marriage. I believe.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Chris. Is it one thing to know that your girl was a freak with her saying it, or for her to have to go through every single name? You got pictures. The dudes he did the freak offs with are there in the courtroom, and she giggling about some of them.
She was in the courtroom laughing.
Yeah, it was one line of questioning, where one of the male escorts was there, and she basically was like, they asked a question. I'm just paraphrasing, and I'm trying to pull it from my memory, where they asked, "Okay, well, do you see him? Did you want to engage in sexual activity with him?" And then she like chuckled and was like, "No, like that's like my brother. That's why I felt more comfortable with him. Like when we went to the swinger clubs, I would prefer to have him there."
Bruh,
Now
I
you the
wouldn't want to
husband though,
sleep.
Chris.
I wouldn't want to sleep with no one that I consider my brother. Like, how is that logical? That don't even make sense. How you
She
see
was
someone as
saying
a
since she
family
had to
member?
do the freak offs anyway, she'd rather do it with somebody she was comfortable with. But she giggled
How
and
are
was
you
like,
comfortable with someone you see as family seeing you naked and being that up close and personal to you? Like,
That's because it's not family, nigga.
yeah, that was all a
it's just
cover. Whenever y'all be saying, "Oh, that's my brother,"
Yeah, all that bullshit. I don't
that's
believe
not your
it.
brother. Nobody believes it. Nobody believes it. All right, hold on. Let's get caught up.
I don't want to say too much about me and my personal life, but
No.
Just know.
Megan, the good is a country fed female, and young men ain't ready for that sea talk and corn fed. Man, all right. So you saying that's where she got all stout, but where she get all these lies from? Neither here nor there. She said, "Get the baby oil out, cause he working for dinner." What? I don't even know. I guess I need to read them when they come through because that threw me off so crazy.
I think she said that when we were talking about Diddy.
That threw me off.
Go ahead, zap me. Absorbing lightning's totally my thing.
You've never had black lightning before.
That's how Cassie was. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Oh man, allegedly. Nah, but
y'all funny, man. I love this shit. Y'all funny, man.
You wait till you see Alfonso on here. That boy be looking at us like we crazy. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's keep it going.
0% on the magazine, no fingerprints, DNA from 4 individuals found. Tory wasn't a primary contributor. Key gunshot residue tests never performed on others. This raises serious doubts. Mind you, Kelsey had immunity, so she never had to give a DNA sample, so it was never cross-referenced to check what was on the firearm. She goes on to write, newly surfaced body cam and medical records show Megan Thee Stallion initially claimed that she stepped out on glass. Now, we knew that from her own admission. ER records show that no bullet fragments on the x-rays, bullet fragments allegedly removed, are now missing. Evidence handling was a disaster. This is like in murder cases. It significantly increases the rate of conviction if they find the body, because then forensics can be ran, additional information can be utilized in order to prove who done it. Here, you don't even have the fragment. Huh? But was still able to get a conviction when his DNA was not found on the firearm? Huh? Crazy. Under California's Racial Justice Act and recent legislation limiting the use of rap lyrics and character evidence, Tory Lanez deserves a full review. His conviction was built on an outdated and unconstitutional grounds. Tory Lanez's trial included prosecutorial misconduct, exclusion of mitigating factors, use of protected speech, rap lyrics, tattoos as evidence, witness contradictions, immunity deals with unclear motives. This is not how justice.
What's the question?
Who is the judge that was overseeing that case?
Let me see. I can get you that answer real quick.
I need to see who that judge was, because whoever, they need to get off that bench ASAP.
Who is the judge that sent Tory to jail? Because it seemed like they did not do their job.
They didn't do anything correctly.
I pray to God. Well, I ain't from California.
Where's the gun name?
Okay, the name of the judge who sentenced the rapper Tory Lanez to 10 years in prison for suing Megan Thee Stallion was Los Angeles Superior Court Judge David Herford.
It was a dude.
Yep. Let me see if I can get a picture of him real quick. See if I can find him.
And what kind of gun was used? Do y'all know that too?
It was a handgun. I can get it the specifics.
I need to know the brand name.
Okay, hold on. What type of gun was used? I don't know if it's gonna answer that. Convicted of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. That's all they gave. The exact make and model were not widely reported. Yeah.
So we don't even know if it was a gun for real.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Well, they had to put a gun in evidence. They had to see something because they arrested him on a gun charge.
Everything doesn't make sense, bro.
We got a JFK magic bullet that disappeared, reappeared. Like, Chris, you can't be throwing that up.
My bad.
I gotta edit the shit out.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Y'all forgive him.
I'm on demon time.
Good Lord. All right, let's see. I can't find this dude, man. Oh, there he is. Okay. I think this is him. Funny. Okay, I'm gonna say allegedly. Because it said that this is David Harford, talks about social justice and stuff. So let me pull him over so we can get a look at him. Allegedly, this is the guy. So let's see. This is the guy, allegedly.
That's the judge?
Allegedly, yes.
How is it allegedly?
Because I don't know if it's him. Because it's a lot of David.
It's a lot of David motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I get you.
So I don't want to throw him out there. That could be the wrong dude. So we ain't gonna dox him that hard.
So I got a question for y'all. Is it a fact that he's actually gonna get out, or is it just still speculation?
The dad made a statement saying that they're trying to appeal it to get him out.
Okay, so
as of right now, there's no movement.
Do y'all think he will be released?
If they appeal it and a judge approves it, like approves the appeal, and then they go to court and appeal it,
and they review it.
Yeah, it's a process. I mean, it's fucked up because what's wrong with the system is that a lot of people get arrested, and instead of letting them go because like the jails are crowded or whatever, they're just sitting there, and sometimes that time isn't used towards their sentence, so it's just a placement hold, basically.
Okay, this will answer your question.
Newsom. She then follows up, adding the governor again and saying, I'm calling on Governor Newsom to review the Tory Lanez case and issue a pardon. His 10-year sentence was based on flawed evidence, political pressure, and prosecutorial bias. Justice may be blind, not driven by headlines. Free Tory Lanez. And then followed up with a link to the Caldwell Institute for Public Safety to sign a petition to free Tory Lanez with a full letter.
She want that Lane dick.
Oh my God. All right. Yeah, probably. So the growing petition.
Going the extra mile, bro. She want it.
She just believes in his innocence
She won't that Cocker Spaniel.
No, she is for the movement. Chill out.
Yes, he for the
Go
movement.
ahead, zap me. Absorbing lightning's totally my thing.
And then you say that dumb shit. So y'all don't think that this could be innocent and she could really feel like we put a man behind bars that shouldn't have been behind bars?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that isn't exactly the reason.
It's always an ulterior motive. Because why would she want to waste her time on that? Like,
she's not wasting it.
She's not wasting it. She's proving a point. This is an ongoing problem in many states. It's not like
no, it ain't got nothing to do about the people. It don't got nothing to do about the people.
It's a high profile case.
It don't have it had nothing to do about the people. It's a high profile case that's in her state. She's one of the youngest Republican committee members. Huh? Yeah.
I thought she was like South Dakota or some shit.
She might be South Dakota. Let me check.
Is that her?
Where is her?
Yeah, this is her. This is her.
Oh.
See a baddie. That's her. And this is
a hot tour.
This is also her. Yeah, here we go. She got a little bit of trouble for this one.
Oh, she got the don't tell me she did the goddamn.
Nah, she didn't. Well, she did, but she did it for
Kanye.
Trump. She did it for Trump.
Oh, who cares about that shit? I thought she
make Kanye. Nah, but that's not just her. Like, she also like this is this whole person right here, and then I'm gonna explain to you like why this is not the person you want to be playing with.
Oh, she was a Marine. She's a Marine.
She ain't playing no games. Like, no, that's not him.
Motherfucker.
Who are you, guy? Well, all we know, you getting us straight for no reason. But she is a congresswoman. She's one of the youngest congresswomen. And she's using this as leverage. But also at the same time, it could be that she really wants him to be free. You know, could be.
Yeah, I didn't know if she resides and her workplace is in California.
I'm finna get the information.
It would make a lot more sense to me. But like if she's like if her jurisdiction is in like fucking Louisiana or some shit, I don't understand that.
Okay, she is a congresswoman representing Florida's 13th congressional district since 2023. She's a U.S. Air Force veteran, baby, and the first Mexican-American woman elected to Congress from Florida. She's also been a vocal supporter of conservative politics, including pro-life, advocacy, and Second Amendment rights. Hence the picture. Like,
what's her name again?
Anna Paulina Luna. ANNA. Paulina P-A-U. Okay.
I gotta see how old she is. Hold on. She's 36.
She's married too, by the way.
That don't come on. Really? We're gonna say that shit.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just
so yeah.
I just want to let you know before you start getting them lashes from Umar.
Try to shoot your shot.
Yeah.
No. I'm not respectfully. Well, she's Latina. She's not even white. So we ain't gotta take them lashes, nigga. We take them lashes. I thought she was white.
She was on the cover of Maxim.
What the fuck is that?
It's a magazine, bro. Yeah. She's also on the cover of a lot of other things too. So she's doing her thing, but let's see what else she got. Recently she's been in the news for calling on California Governor Gavin Newsom to pardon Tory Lanez, arguing that his 10-year sentence was influenced by flawed evidence and political pressure. And I believe that's true too. She claims that new evidence will be released as soon as can be released soon that can prove Lane's innocence. And she also gained attention for her past career as a Maxim model. Yeah. She was on the November/December cover. And she embraced her unconventional path to politics. And before anybody starts saying something in the chat about she was a Maxim whatever video vixen, I just want you to keep in mind, Democrats, that the AOC that you love so much used to barkeep. So you can go and stop all that too.
So
those be people of the people.
Her first mistake was even trying to reach out to fucking Gavin Newsom. That motherfucker is retarded.
But that's her. That's her government.
I know. But if you know anything about Gavin Newsom, he's a piece of shit, bro.
Me don't know nothing about him.
Man, go check him out, bro. He's a fucking piece of shit. He's really a fucking idiot. He's selfish. I don't know how the fuck they elected that nigga as governor, bro. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. He's a fucking. You just gotta go look him up, man. I've seen a whole bunch of shit on him. He's just fucking trash.
How you feel about that? Heather?
About what?
Anything?
Damn.
Well, I already said, like, I think that since she is the youngest and this is a high profile case, it will help her in her career, which is smart, you know. So I'm all here for it. I like it. She's doing her thing. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, she a well-rounded individual. Like,
yeah, she got. I like
no
that
pun
she busy. She
intended.
got a lot going on.
Yeah, like
something gonna shake. She gonna find it.
No, ain't nothing. It was all shaking.
Hey, yeah, well, I was just like, what's shaking, baby?
Hey, it was all shaking, man. Like,
what's shaking, baby? For real.
I'm just saying, like, she took what people love and turned herself into a congressperson with it, which was her looks. And I can't be mad at that. And on top of that, she's smart. She's in the Air Force. I can't be mad at that.
Yeah, you gotta be a smart motherfucker to be in the Air Force.
Allegedly. But yeah. I mean, she even can get a little nerd on too. Hold on. One more picture. And then we're gonna leave her alone. She can get a nerd on too. Like she's, dress down, get the job done.
All right, man. That's enough.
And then she'll pop out and show you. And then if you try to pop out and act the fool, it's gonna pop out and show you again. So I mean, it is what it is. All right, so I think we kind of got a nail in the coffin for this. But let me ask a question for this one before we get up out of this one. Can our biases lead us to accept one version of the events over another? And how could we challenge the tendency for people to do the opposite? So what I'm saying is, can you put your bias aside? Like, let's say you don't like Tory Lanez. Like, we all understand that Tory Lanez was innocent from the rip. So we had somebody that was like, no, Tory did it. Do you think somebody like that could set their biases aside and be like, you know what, this new evidence is out. So
I mean, if you got a brain, you should.
I think that people gotta play like devil's advocate with it and kind of like see it, because you have to be able to see it and understand it, and it's a conversation that you got to sit there and kind of like talk to other people about, like pick someone's brain and see where it goes. Because
who else is siding with Megan though? Like at this point, there's no.
A lot of people were.
I would love to talk to these people because I never heard not one person ever say that Tory is guilty. I've never heard that. I would love to.
I mean, honestly, a lot of people thought he was gonna get out. He wasn't gonna never see a day in jail. I know I didn't think he was gonna see no day in jail, and it shocked me.
I wasn't shocked when they sent him to prison. I wasn't shocked. I mean, I didn't think he was gonna go to prison either, but I wasn't shocked that he went.
Yeah. All right, we got one more video. This is actually her for her words, and then we will wrap this one up. Thank you guys for rocking with us. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm. Also, make sure you share this with your friends. Chris, did you put your stuff in the chat yet or no?
Man, this is my name, brother.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, y'all, hey, find Chris on Facebook and follow him. If not, you're going to see some clips. So just go ahead and follow. When you see the clips, go ahead and follow.
For surely.
Thanks, Chris. Happy to be back on. And thanks for taking a look at this case.
Did she say thank you, Chris? Did she just say thank you? Yo, a bad one chose.
No, listen. You tell me to take a look at it. I'll look at it. But why did you look at it? I mean, this isn't your jurisdiction. I don't know you to have any connection to any of these people.
Time out. He just said it. He just said it. What did he just say, bro? What was I saying?
It's not in her jurisdiction.
So why should she give a fuck?
Well, let her answer.
We already covered that.
Let's see if we were. Oh my God.
I'm just saying, bro.
Okay, let's go.
We are on oversight and accountability, and so this case was actually initially flagged for me by Amber Rose, and the reason why I took a particular interest in it is because of the fact that they actually had evidence that they presented.
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose brought it to her attention.
Amber Rose brought it to
We are
her
on
attention.
oversight and accountability, and so this case was actually initially.
She's on the. Wait, hold on.
Connection to any of these people.
Yeah, so as you know, we are on oversight and accountability, and so this case was actually initially flagged for me by Amber Rose, and the reason why I took a particular interest in it is because of the fact that they actually had evidence that they presented to me in my office that actually disproved the conviction. So as you stated earlier, that 0.01% of DNA, they actually found 4 people's DNA on that firearm, none of which was Tory's. Not to mention there was 0 fingerprints on the actual magazine, and also too, as you said, 0.01% chance. I mean, that evidence in itself should pretty much speak for itself. Also, there's been ring footage that's been obtained that actually disproves the whole dance, Megan. And so what we're seeing is really.
Whoa! Remember when she got all emotional on Gayle King? It was like she said, "He told me to dance." They say it's a ring camera that say he ain't say none of that. Shout out to the ring cameras of the world. See, you know you in a community, you can't be playing around. You see ring cameras. So don't come to mine. We all got them. Let's keep going.
And she said the evidence wasn't actually respected and properly adhered to actually in the trial. And then they also were doing something that I would find pretty wild and egregious. They were actually submitting his lyrics for rap as evidence to the crime. So look, first and foremost, you have to have a free and fair society. That means we need to respect and uphold the justice system. So I actually reached out today to Gavin Newsom's office, and we are requesting an emergency meeting. We're also working with other Democrats, specifically to the California delegation. But I think that this is something that's pretty egregious, that the way that this was handled, the way that it was. I think that it was largely driven by headlines. And aside from the people involved and the parties involved, obviously I take domestic violence, I take this very seriously, Chris, but I also take very seriously the fact that I do believe, based on the evidence that I've seen, that Tory's innocent. And I think that it's such a really bad.
And that's why, not what she's saying, but that picture right there. That's why Megan needs to go to jail. That's his son right there. How do you explain to your son that I got to go to jail for something I didn't do? But at the same time, I wasn't really, I wasn't necessarily doing nothing wrong, but I was kind of in the wrong because I was messing with her and trying to mess with somebody else. But I ain't shooting nobody. Like, how do you explain that to your kid? Like, now you got to be in jail over some box, bro. That's corny.
Hey, that shit deadly. That shit'll get you in trouble. That's why it's gonna be celebrated.
Y'all girls, man, it's corny, man. Y'all be doing too much. For real, like, y'all should be fighting each other, bro. Like, the stuff that y'all be doing, fight each other. Don't jump on the dude.
I think that it is a conversation that they should have had, and I feel like it was. I feel like Megan knew her friend was sleeping with him, or even if Megan didn't know, I'm pretty sure the best friend knew that Megan started sleeping with him. So that was her time to be like, hey, I sleep with him too, or I've dealt with him before, or she could have even asked Tory, like, what's up? Like, you trying to sleep with all of us? Like, what? Because they could have just had a threesome. Let's be honest. Like, Megan, like, girls, they could have just all smashed. Like, but then Kelsey wasn't supposed to be doing none of that. But they best friends. So how did they not know they were sleeping with the same guy? Like, you tell your best friend everything.
I think the problem is that you got the order mixed up. Because if Megan was doing it first, then yes, that order probably could have worked. But I believe the friend is the one who was talking to him first. So she was already in the wrong. So she didn't really want nobody to know. So she might have not told Megan. But
she probably didn't tell Megan, but
you're on to something.
It doesn't matter. Like, because they're friends, they would have communicated it. I know 2 girls that were sleeping with the same guy. And they found out, like, it was so weird how they found out about them both sleeping with the same guy.
That's the thing.
But
they didn't tell each other.
Right.
Well, they weren't really like best of friends. They were just friends, and they found out when they found out, like,
they are best of friends. Weren't like
then they should have communicated that. Like, you should.
Megan knew. Megan was out here being a 304. Megan knew. She knew that they were doing it. She wanted to see what that thing did, and she found out. She liked it. She liked how that short dude climbed that tree, and it was all good. I'm your secondary. But then when they went to the party,
she slept with a lot of short people, actually. Because she was messing with the baby too, and he's short. And then she messed with Moneybag Yo. No, he made a statement saying that he slept with her before she got shot in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
I need somebody to sleep with her now that like feet, so they can tell us if she actually shot in the foot or
not. Her X-ray, or I guess that was someone else's X-ray.
No, I need a third party opinion. I need somebody that like feet, because they gonna know if that foot got shot or not.
Someone with a feet fetish.
Yes, because he gonna know.
That's wild.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's
all. But no, anyway, got there to the pool party, started talking to Jenner, and they both got their feelings hurt. So then girl was fussing with them, and then that's when they find out that they both was doing it. But then Megan didn't want to let it go. So then she started fussing.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Why he ain't just piped the Kardashian? Why
he wanted to, but he messed
up. Allegedly, he had already been sleeping with her.
Look at you. And you already know this, so why you over here trying to defend these two crazy folk, man? Like, you already know what it was.
I feel like if they're best of friends, is a conversation they should have had. There is girl code. I understand
this sister code thing is dangerous.
I know everybody don't follow
a crazy
girl
game, bro.
But
man, that's stupid.
That's a crazy ass game.
If y'all don't agree to mess with the same man, then follow the girl code. Because there's different girl code. You either messing with the same man or you not. It's girl code. Stand on that shit, like, for real. Because because girl code is so important.
What is the girl code?
Yeah, please tell us.
There's a different one. So
I would love to hear this one.
There's some girls that they cool with smashing the same guy, right? And then there's some girls that it's like, if you talk to, so this is the girl code, like me and my friends have. If you talk to someone, I'm not gonna go and talk to them because they already yours. You claimed them. Whether you just was talking to them, whether y'all hooked up, we know he like you, then guess what? Now I'm not gonna be in that nigga face. That's girl code. But there's some girls like them that sleep with the same person, and it's cool. And I think it was cool till he had to choose one, and that's where the problem began. Because I'm pretty sure they all fucked around at some point.
If that's the case, then that's his pimping fucked up. His pimping is definitely fucked up because you supposed to have a threesome, nigga. You supposed to enjoy that night. That could have been a great night all together in matrimony. They could have been, man, fireworks and holy grail, nigga. But no, nigga, you in prison, nigga.
Now you going to prison and you got shanked up. That's crazy.
Like how you fuck that there can't be no girl code then. Like
there is no such thing. This is just what they say.
I'm saying between
but it's better if you have friends that don't like the same place because it just makes it easier.
Obviously, there was no agreement because the bitch shot her.
Well, Kelsey was married. She wasn't supposed to be stepping out on her marriage anyways.
You know who else was?
It don't matter because you know why? It's girl code.
No, it does matter. Matter of fact, I'm just shut up.
No,
y'all got it.
I'm saying no. My thing is like if it was girl code and it was understood that like, hey, I know that you're fucking Tory Lanez and I like the nigga too. It's cool. And I know you got a man, right? So, whatever. Y'all in
one
the corner
could have been the main girl, one could have been like
there is no main girl in that night.
And there's no side girl. There ain't no side girl neither.
There's none of that. Like
I think that's where it messed up. Everybody wanted the title.
It be like that.
People be doing that people do that at work. They just want a title.
That's another thing too. How y'all gonna be a hoe and be in y'all feelings?
Facts.
How y'all gonna be a hoe and be in y'all feelings?
Because They ain't got no feelings.
Come on, bro. How y'all gonna be a hoe and be in y'all feelings, bro?
But then you want to act like you don't like the dude. Come on now.
Bitch, come on, man.
Stop.
Stop the cap.
Stop. Get some help.
Get some fucking help.
Get some help. All right, man. Close the thoughts on this one, bro. Anybody else got anything they want to add to this?
Free my nigga Tory.
All day and tomorrow, and put Megan in jail.
No, we're not putting Megan in jail.
I think Chelsea needs to go to jail. He needs better lawyers so that he can get an appeal.
Jail.
She's going to jail.
Nobody's going to jail, man. I don't see why. There's no point.
That his son is all the point I need. As a dad,
that's not gonna get.
You pull me away from my son.
But that's not gonna get false allegations.
That's some time they want.
I don't want no time back. I don't want.
And then he's so little, so he want to be around his daddy. Like that's when they're little, they want to be around you all the time.
I get that. Man, but what does that have to do with putting the bitch in jail, though?
What
she
you
was
mean?
Wrong.
No, I'm saying like I don't understand how one is. I don't.
Okay, we need to go to the next conversation because we're gonna be here all night with this. Because your ass ain't really like.
Nobody deserves jail.
You know what? I know.
She lied on him. Yes, she deserves jail. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
How about this?
What are we talking about? Like,
how about this?
Bro,
what if we did a UFC 2-on-1? What if we did a UFC 2-on-1? Kelsey, Megan versus Tory.
Okay.
And they go and put on some gloves and they go in the ring.
Man, get out of here. Let's check the chat. The chat said, Slim said, I'm not going to tell you about my man and you're not going to know what goes on. Because before this, he said, stop explaining your man, you know what, to your friends. Facts. Some of y'all be doing that.
Okay, so I do agree with what Slim is saying. Now, when I say that there's girl code and it's like, this is my nigga.
Back to this imaginary stuff.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. This is my man.
Because it ain't real. You making it up, man.
You can't talk to him. I'm not gonna tell you like how the sex is, because that's out of pocket. That is very fucking wild. Like, what if I'm telling you our sex stories and then you like, oh, I need to get dick down by him too? Like, that's the issue.
That's what happened.
That is a fucking issue. We're not doing that
until you do.
So I agree with Slim.
Until you do. And then she also goes to say, when you start talking about your man and your sex life, and your friend may want to check him, you just said,
that's what I said. I haven't done with my.
Shout out to Slim, man. She know how them streets get down.
Real one.
Yeah, don't talk about it if you don't want to share. If you got a bag of Oreos and you don't like sharing Oreos, don't tell nobody you got some Oreos.
Yep.
All right. Kenneth D, hey, welcome to the show. It says women believe that they act like men, but all they do is get in their feelings, all up in their feelings. And I agree. Y'all not built for that.
Emotional. Yeah,
y'all not built for that. Yeah. Y'all are receivers.
Y'all act off emotions too. It's like there's no.
And so do some men. So relax.
But it's different. But it's a difference though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, because you're naturally a receiver and we're naturally a giver. Like we insert, you take. That's a natural thing.
No, I think that is just natural that they're in their feelings and we just think logically and there's no logic.
Women think logically.
Y'all think
not men. Most men are stupid.
I think that y'all
here we go.
Think about.
I don't even know why we doing this. Let's change the subject because we
can't change the subject because we got to read the comments.
Well, come on, keep reading them.
Slim said, and if you tell me about your man and you saying how good the S is,
you read that one already.
I might want to try it too. No, that's a different.
Oh, I'm reading them too. Hey,
and then Kenneth came back and said, at the end of the day, Tory got himself into that shit, and when you get caught up. You get caught up. That's a good way to end it.
Oh, and that's the worst thing when you get caught
up. I don't agree with that.
That's a good way to. What you mean you don't agree with that? What's wrong with you?
Because you know what kind of. Think about the kind of night Tory was having, bro. He was there. He was in the Kardashian.
They was too lit. It was litty.
Exactly. So how? Like,
what is she talking about? What in the world?
They were. It was so lit. Like it should have. The night should have just went so good. How? Like Like I'm like if I was Tory, like if I was in that situation,
he's
like,
talking like he was there that night. And
I should have been. I promise you.
He was there. Taking shots with them at the pool.
It would have never went down the way Tory had went down, bro. I promise that. It would have never went to, bro. It would have never went that same way.
That night. Chill out.
And you know what's so crazy?
I should have been there.
And you know what? You know what? He might have got caught up, right? Yeah, cool.
Won't let me out.
Listen, he could have, if he really wanted to, he could have got himself out that situation too. Yeah, I see it. You're Tory Lanez. If them bitches tripping, move on to them. They're like, hey, night's still young. Go find you something else, nigga.
Yeah, that's easy to say until you run into something that you can't get out of.
He could have. Well, don't bring this.
No, I'm just telling you. Like sometimes dude cannot get out of it. Like you can't get out of it.
That nigga could definitely get out that situation. I don't know what you talking about.
I hear what you're saying, but matching pajamas though. So anyway,
What
the heart wants.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Doc. Moving right along. Golly. All right, good breakdown. Next thing that we got. Sorry, we still got some more stuff on the chat. All right, we're gonna read through them real quick. All right.
Everybody.
Some said because you got these females out here that want to try the same. Yeah, for real. Y'all nasty for real.
Like, okay, if I was Tory, right? For real. Like y'all in the car, we're lit. It's a good vibe. I'm a piece of shit. You know, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
Nah, Ken said it right, but everybody ain't player. Just because you can pull don't mean you know how to play the game. Man, hey, shout out to you, man. Hey, nah, for real. That's it. We wrapping this one up out that one. The man wasn't player. He didn't keep it G. He didn't follow the rules. He got greedy. He didn't know what he's doing. He didn't know how to hold him.
He didn't get greedy, bro.
Nope, that's it. We moving on. Moving on. We not even gonna do this, bro.
How is he getting greedy? It was given. He just fumbled.
You had a superstar. You had a married woman, which means that you literally had the power to pull a married woman away.
You just
fumbled. You had a superstar called Meg the Stallion.
Bro,
he literally is based after a male horse. Don't know why that is, but still.
He didn't get greedy because it was on his plate. He got fooled.
Bro, we not. Okay.
It was on his plate. It was in his favor to do that. He didn't execute.
It was too much for him to handle. If you can't handle it, then you shouldn't be trying to
get out the kitchen.
Oh God! So that means he's not a player then. And let's switch over to some real quick. Escaped inmates from New Orleans, an inside job. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. You be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and hit them up real quick. We got the escape video, and we just gonna give a reaction on this one. So I don't know if it has sound.
Do you know how they escaped?
Yeah, we finna go through it right now.
That shit was so wild. When
it's crazy.
What the fuck?
It's crazy.
I just saw a picture. I didn't see a video or nothing.
No, we finna watch the video right now. Let me just get it set up.
Play that shit.
Let me go and take that down. We're gonna make ourselves smaller because I want y'all to see this debauchery that we about to get into. Here we go. I don't think it's no video, but as you can see, you got one dude right there, and he jangling on the keys or whatever, or the door. Another one come around, and no, there's no video, guy. There's no sound on this, so they probably talking about, you know, you got some squares, you got some Debbie cakes, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And then they start pushing on the door. Now that door is an automatic door, so they punch a button, it's supposed to slide. But he started jiggling it. And as he's jiggling it, he getting some motion on it, creating some friction. And he started to move that joint. He's trying to use his own speed. Let's see. There we go. Let's speed it up a little bit. There we go.
Where's the what are those people called? The prison guards.
That's a good question.
Yo,
I don't know where the CO's at. And now here come number 2. And I actually think that they saw what was going on inside of there, and then they got up out of there.
Just like that?
Just like that. Easy work. And let's see what this footage is. I think that's gonna show what them like running somewhere. There's 2 somewhere, but I don't see where they. Oh, right here, right here. They running across right there.
Damn, you can barely see them though. What the fuck? Across the
freeway? Yep.
Across the freeway.
Traffic. I almost got hit. Here goes some more.
Hey, they was gone.
They wasn't playing with y'all.
Have they been caught yet?
I'm gonna get you an update right now.
I think there's 1 dude left.
Okay, let's see.
They got all of them but 1.
I think.
That's crazy. Dang, they should have fucking like.
Shit, they found 1 nigga sleep on a bitch.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah.
No, for real. They found
out of all things you could do, that's what he went and did.
In New Orleans, 10 inmates, at least one of them a convicted murderer, broke out.
Okay, hold on. Let me slow that back down. Playback speed to normal.
Out of a jail, and officials say there are indications they had inside help.
The escape was first noticed at a head count this morning, but the police were not informed until 2 hours later.
This is the initial break-in, then we're going to go to the recent update. So this is the first report, and then we'll go to the most recent.
Later, Katie Weiss is in New Orleans.
The Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office says the prisoners removed a toilet in this cell and cut a hole in the thin wall they could crawl through. The inmates scrawled obscene messages for the guards. One was misspelled too easy.
No ass motherfuckers, bro.
Look at that. It said, I'm innocent. Then they scratched it out and said, we innocent. Then it said, suck my, Then the boy said, too easy. Lemon squeezy. Mo breezy.
That shit sad, bro.
It is sad though. I'm not gonna lie.
Real shit. That shit sad, nigga.
It hurt my heart a little bit. It really do.
Niggas know how to do everything, but basic shit, bro.
But not get in trouble. Like it's crazy.
God damn, nigga, you don't know the proper way to use 2, nigga. God damn. Fuck it.
Are you over here complaining about the grammar, bro?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. No, man, what is wrong with y'all?
Clock the T, sir. Clock the T. Let's go. Press play.
Oh my God.
Scrawled obscene messages for the guards. One was misspelled too easy. Sheriff Susan Hudson.
They were still able to exit the jail about 1:01 a.m. after breaching a wall behind a toilet in the jail. They were seeing exit.
Say what?
They don't lock you in your cell.
Contrary to popular belief, they do not stay in their jail cell all day long. Actually,
no. But she said at 1 a.m., didn't she?
Let's go back.
They broke out at 1 a.m. The cell doors should have been closed. I think they closed them at like 10. Everyone has to. So they, after you get done with like being in the populated area, right? Everyone will go back to their cell, and then they're supposed to lock them in there for night shift.
I don't know. I don't work there.
Hudson.
They were still able to exit the jail about 1:01 a.m. after breaching a wall behind a toilet in the jail. They were seen exiting a door on the docks where we normally bring in.
Oh, okay. So what she's saying is they were locked down, but because they made that hole, they were able to get out and back in.
The hole was on the other side of that door that they was jiggling. Remember, because that hole was. You said they got a person.
I think.
They kept jiggling that bitch open, and behind that door was the toilet where they could escape from.
Allegedly.
Supplies, scaling a wall, and running across the interstate shortly thereafter.
The jailbreak wasn't detected.
You read that? You know a lot about jail.
No, I know people who are incarcerated.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I know so much. I got some people behind.
Hit them on that J page. Some little commissary.
Oh, easy now.
Securus.
Baby Scorpio said 5 of them have been caught. Yes, he did.
until guards did a morning
come on, man.
head count 7 hours after the escape.
Oh, I thought you were asleep. You ain't gonna miss the opportunity, are you? The door that they were jiggling was wild. got him. That man said you be a little too loose with your word, Chris. Sounded real gay out here, allegedly.
9 total hours passed before the sheriff alerted the public.
You got to go inside the facility to be able to see. They could have been anywhere. Then we had to first prioritize talking to victims to make sure they were safe.
One inmate was captured hiding under a car in a hotel garage in the French Quarter. Among those on the loose are 3 accused of murder. Derek Groves was convicted in a 2018 Mardi Gras shooting. Police believe the escapees are armed and dangerous.
We do acknowledge there is no way people can get out of this facility without there being some type of lapse in security.
The sheriff's office is laying blame on the city for not funding prison security upgrades, saying they've been asking for help for 5 years. You said you've been asking.
That cell look like shit. Most county jails look like shit. So
yeah, I mean, we got one here in Houston that is.
Yeah, I heard Harris County is like terrible.
I mean, they got bugs in the mattress. People get bit and stuff. It's not good. So yeah.
How do you know that? I didn't know that. You been there?
I read the news.
I
get a newspaper in front of my house every day. I told you I live different over here.
For money for a long time. How much money do you need at this point?
The locks alone, I believe, are
5.2 million.
Yeah,
just for the locks.
Just the locks.
1.2 million just for the locks.
5.2 million.
5.2.
5.2 million
for some damn locks.
You better go down to Harbor Freight and get you some chains and lock the doors. What is we talking about out here?
You know, that's just so they can fill their pockets.
I don't know where all of our tax money goes.
So the Kansas said Harris County is pretty bad. Yeah, that's what the report said.
Yeah, that's what we hear a lot.
The report said it was so bad that somebody sued and won. So
a lot of people sue,
but they won though. Is what I'm saying. That's how bad it was. All right, let's go to the most recent one. Let's see. 1 day ago.
Law enforcement across the area searched for the remaining 6 people who escaped from the Orleans Parish Jail Friday.
Authorities say the Orleans Justice Center maintenance worker Sterling Williams helped them escape. Williams says one of the escapees, Antoine Massey, threatened to stab him.
So Sterling Williams was the inside man. Now I want you to hear the reason why he did it, and I want to know would you have done it.
Escapees, Antoine Massey, threatened to stab him if he didn't help. Now a local provider.
All right, so he said basically one of the dudes said he was gonna get shanked if he didn't help. So you still not helping, Chris?
Nah, I'm saying
you want to die, Chris?
That's a bullshit ass reason to let that shit slide.
You say he should stand on business, huh?
Stand on that shit.
He a janitor, but stand on business though.
Stand on that shit.
Oh, okay. Mop the shit and die in the shit, huh?
I didn't say that.
Okay, that was you basically telling me gonna get stabbed.
Nigga, I'm do you worse. The fuck? Yeah, stab who, nigga? Please.
All right.
So I'm pretty sure that he was already gonna be in there for time. So like if I was in jail and hypothetically, this is all hypothetical, I've never been to prison or jail or whatever. So if I was in jail for a crime and I knew that I probably wasn't gonna get out, and I know that this motherfucker's crazy and they gonna kill me if I don't help them open that door, I'm opening the motherfucking door. I'm in there already. We're not going nowhere. So why not? You gonna die?
Die.
I guess.
Now, we don't really know if he's telling the truth or not. That could be the story that he's making because he said if I give this story, maybe, they'll give me sympathy. But if they didn't threaten to like stab him or whatever, it's kind of like, why the fuck did you help them then? So.
Okay.
So he's a janitor, right?
Yeah,
but he's also an incarcerated individual.
No, so whenever you're in jail, which you probably know, when you're in jail, you can get like jobs in there.
Oh, that's what I was asking though. He was.
Yeah.
So he was an inmate?
So he's
no,
an inmate.
He's a trustee. He's a trustee.
Yeah, a trustee. So
I didn't know that.
Inmates, when they have good conduct or their time is almost done or whatever, they could do shit like that. In California, they actually have inmates that if you're serving life but you have good behavior, they send you to a fire academy to learn how to put out the wildfires and stuff in California. And instead of being in jail, you live on a campsite in California. It's like when you pull up, it says like it's a prison, it belongs to the state, but they're not in cells like that. They live in cabins and shit.
Okay,
and they're trained firefighters.
I'm gonna change my statement. If what you saying is true, and he was almost out the door, man, F y'all. Not only am I not doing it, I'm snitching.
Well,
all y'all finna get put in the hole. Oh, I'm finna.
But it doesn't mean
no, for real,
Jeremy,
like no.
But only because technically you're not out the door, because you could be serving life in there and become a trustee.
But they're in county, so nobody has been charged.
Oh yeah, that's not prison. Okay.
So they,
So in prison, like even though you have life or whatever, you still could be a trustee. You can even be a teacher in there. Like you could be a teacher, you could be a therapist, you could be fucking anything in jail. Cause y'all just
sorry, bro.
All I'm telling you is that if what you saying is true and I'm almost out the door,
you ain't lying though.
I'm snitching on all of y'all.
I'm trying to go home, bro.
And guess what? If they don't do nothing about it and I'm almost out the door, I'm gonna make a complaint. I'm gonna say something about my stomach hurting. I'm gonna cut myself or something. So I gotta be in the other wing, the medical wing.
I gotta understand this. You gotta understand this though. So like, let's say they was threatening to stab him. I want to know, like, were these people, are these guys that threatened to stab him, are they all in the same tank? Or like, because he's a trustee. Like I don't know, because like, okay,
he could just avoid that tank, couldn't he?
He would have to snitch, but whenever you snitch, you get into a lot of trouble in jail. Like they beat you up, or they get other people to beat you up. So it's like gang.
Wait. Baby Scorpio said,
wow.
Baby Scorpio said, we looked at that boy Bond. That Bond said at 1.1 million.
Oh yeah, that Bond high as fuck.
He finna mess around and buy a lock.
He wasn't going nowhere.
They did that Bond just for the locks, baby Scorpio, just for the locks. Those locks 3.5, baby. Jeez.
Man, they don't know 3.5 million for no goddamn locks. Nigga.
I promise you, you give me 50,000, I'll make sure all them doors secure. Every single one of them.
I'll come help you screw me.
Hey, not only will I not use all the 50,000, I probably won't use more than 10. I'm pocketing the rest.
Well, that's the point. That's why they're asking for that much money.
I got it.
Because they're gonna do this.
KD in the building said, I can't lie. When I look at the mug shots, I wonder how they let this happen. Facts.
So this guy right here, Sterling Williams, he's the trustee that let them out.
That helped them get out.
That helped them
get out. Yeah, buddy.
And he's on 10 counts of principal.
And look what happened, bro.
You got arrested.
Should have stood on business, nigga. You know what he should have started doing?
What? Writing it down?
No, nigga, filing down that shank, bro.
No.
Me, bitch, I'm gonna poke
No. If I'm almost out the door, I'm not
can't have a shank. You can't have no shank in jail. That's a weapon. I'm
almost out the door.
Listen.
Now let me rephrase.
Listen.
If I'm a maintenance worker and I got life, well then I'm gonna get the shank.
Y'all don't know his situation.
But
y'all don't know his situation. He could be a trustee and he's still getting resets and court days reset and this and that. Like, you don't know when the fuck he really gonna get out that bitch.
So you gonna crash out?
No, but in order for you to be set, like there's a area for people who like
y'all know
are
a whole
going
lot
back
about
and forth,
relax.
And then there's people that's not.
Trying to poke me.
Oh my God, Chris, he coming for you. He coming for you.
You gotta be careful.
Hey, I'm gonna be on that radio tomorrow, man.
What are you
Go
doing?
ahead, Absorbing lightning's totally my thing.
You've never had black lightning before.
You got to be careful, bro.
Y'all need help.
The chat don't play over here, girl. Speaking of which, y'all can be anywhere in the world. Be here with us. We appreciate you. Shout out to Chris in the building as well, too. Make sure you follow him wherever he is. Also, make sure you follow Heather on her personal TikTok as well, because he cooking it up over there. You missed basketball if you were not.
I was just gonna say we're going live tomorrow.
Going live tomorrow. Heather, you gonna record or nah?
What time are y'all? We'll talk about it after this.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
If not, then hop over to Chris as well. If we gonna do that, I will put a something on YouTube that y'all know. We'll put his link in that way y'all can see it. So yeah, we're gonna pop it off. Pause. All right, let's check this out. You gotta catch yourself. You got to say no every time. When Diddy say you want to come to the party, you got to say no. You got to say no.
Hey, bro, soda funny as hell, bro.
Hey, man, look, I'm just telling you,
God, bro.
Now, every time somebody say something wild, this what soda come to. Right there.
Shit. Oh, what the fuck?
Right there.
Oh, you haven't seen that video? Oh.
We can do this every day.
You should have played the sound.
It is playing the sound. It's just low. It's low.
Oh.
I recorded it low. Look at it.
It's a whole music video for real.
Did have the fun time out there.
It's
we might end the show with that one.
Fuck no, don't do that.
Can Assassin said, "What's the latest on what is that? Silo? How you pronounce that?
Who's Silo?
Anybody? I don't know, but I did look it up.
No,
and it said that Silo Joe Pitt has been in the news recently for a few reasons. He was spotted leaving an urgent care facility in Los Angeles with a noticeable limp, which has raised concerns among fans. He was dressed casually in a hoodie and sweatpants.
Who?
I don't even know who that is.
Shiloh who?
Pitt. Joel Pitt.
Oh, you talking about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's daughter?
Yes, because Angelina Jolie recently spoke about Silo's desire for privacy, saying that she prefers to stay out of the spotlight.
I heard Brad Pitt a piece of shit. I guess.
Whoa.
I don't know.
All right. Well, okay.
You know, that's white folk business. I ain't gonna lie.
See, that's black fatigue. Don't nobody want to hear that, man. KD said, "Young's in the building." Facts, dog. Got the shade. Looking at the bum, we got that.
Nah, I want you to put up that what's the last? Shiloh Hendrix. Are
you kidding me? Oh my god. You had me look up something, man. I can't. See, this is what I get trying to do stuff in live time, trying to make the show interactive, man. Forget that. Next time we stand on script. We didn't got into Angelina Jolie and all them. We done found out that Chris been keeping up with them. That's crazy.
I don't know nothing about that shit, bro.
Man, the only one that was talking.
You knew way more than I knew. I was like, who is that?
All I know is I heard Brad Pitt be beating on his daughters and shit. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
That's all I know.
They saying he be doing that right there?
I was like, because I Googled, I'm like, what?
Wow. Okay. Silo Hendrix update. Y'all could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with us and we appreciate you. Make sure you hit like for the algorithm. You know how we trying to do it. Also, make sure you following Chris, Facebook, and anywhere else that he's at. Make sure you following Heather on Twitch, wherever else he decided to pop in too. Also, if you like seeing basketball, good, bad, indifferent, or you just need something to pass your lunch break, I guarantee you will enjoy the skirmishes. Well, for some. Let's see. Silo Hendrix has been in the center of major controversy. Oh, that's the one we were talking about earlier. The one that called the black boy a nigga. That's the one. He really want us to roast her. So you know what? I might set up a special stream. I'm not gonna hold you to it, Heather. Chris, you can pull up. Anybody can pull up. I'm gonna have to do a special stream and go ahead and roast her because there's a lot of stuff going on. Because this number 1148 or something like that keep popping up on donations, and it actually gets broke down to something that's pretty messed up. So yeah, I will devote a whole stream to that. Basically, it's like white supremacy and something else, and like KKK. But on her donations, that number keeps showing up. Either it's $11 in that sense, or it's like $11,000 and da da da. Like they're basically like saying that they rock with her for that.
They're getting information.
Yeah, because of black fatigue.
Ain't this some bullshit,
We're done with black fatigue, bro. Black fatigue does not exist.
I'm telling you.
He said you ain't doing it, bro.
I ain't doing it. I'll do it. I'll be posting tomorrow on the community tab of when I'm actually going to do it. Pause.
So why are they donating money to this bitch?
I mean, do y'all just
she
want
needs safety?
We kind of already talked about Diddy. We've been talking about Diddy the whole time. So I guess we could use that as the third. We can just go ahead. I'm going to let this play and then I'll pull it up.
If he didn't help. Now, a local provider of electronic monitors says that Massey should never have been placed in the general jail population to begin with.
Matt Dennis calls Massey an escape artist with a dangerous history, as Rob Masson reports.
When it comes to the arrest of Orleans jail maintenance worker Sterling Williams, Matt Dennis says he wasn't surprised.
And you're astonished that they keep this level of risk on the first floor of that jail.
Dennis, with ASAP release electronic monitors, is talking about escapee Antoine Massey, who was accused in court documents of threatening to stab Williams prior to the jailbreak if Williams didn't cut off water to the toilet that was yanked out to provide an escape route for 10 inmates.
There isn't an ounce of this man's history that doesn't escape.
Dennis says Massey, who's wanted for rape and kidnapping in St. Tammany, as well as domestic abuse and theft in Orleans Parish, had prior escapes dating back to 2007 and was no longer a candidate for one of the hundreds of electronic monitors placed on Orleans defendants.
He had no intention of wearing an ankle monitor. 2 hours. And he cut it off. And we had him in jail pretty quickly. We went and got him.
Massey was one of 10 inmates seen jumping off of a back prison loading dock Friday morning, caught on a camera that was not being monitored in real time.
For that footage.
Wait a minute. It wasn't being monitored. That's crazy, fam.
Because they could have caught them.
That's craziness. That's some YN stuff.
They had to take a shit.
We've all now.
What? Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was a female. It was a female OC, right? Or CO.
They got a shit too.
It was female CO, and she decided to go to the bathroom on one of them that was in one of the cells, right?
You know how many smoke breaks I have in a day?
I can't argue with you on that. Okay.
I can't relate.
I need to eat.
I can't argue with you on that. You got me.
I'm just saying.
Feel like I'm in a Mighty Joe Young movie. Guy say, "You found me." You got me. Heather don't know she's too young for that. Do you know what Mighty Joe Young is, Heather?
No. And we already know that I'm the baby here. So
okay.
I think I'll take the cake on that one.
Where you have the 10 inmates running outside the facility. Is there a door sensor there that would alert the command center that door is now open?
Why they didn't have that?
There is no sensor.
They should have had that though.
There's no sensor.
That would have made sense.
She
Like they
asked
should
me.
have like a loud ass alarm.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
City council members investigate
guess we're gonna have to do
vulnerabilities in the prison security system. Matt Dennis is helping police in trying to locate escapees like Massey.
These escapes happened. NOPD and state police and U.S. Marshals went instantly into our offender management system and identified the individuals in there that had previously worn ankle monitors.
All right. Let's do it. Dude. So all right. I can't really see any messages
I'm ignoring soda for the rest of the stream, bro.
All right. What did he say? Ah, taking the cake is wild. Hey, yo, you gotta be careful, bro. Like he gonna get you. Like
it could be any kind of cake.
He gonna get you. He
Go
go.
ahead,
He
zap
go.
me. Absorbing lightning's totally my thing.
You never.
I'm telling you, bro. You gotta be careful. It's that man dream to call out. All right. There ain't much to go off of this, but I will read it a little bit. C says he was at the park. She had a kid steal from her 18-month-old diaper bag at a park. She called the kid out for what he was.
I'm sorry, I read ahead of you, and I read that part, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's crazy.
What?
That's crazy. And then she says another man who we recently found out has a history with law enforcement proceeded to record me and follow me to my car. He then posted videos online, which has caused my family and myself great turmoil. My social security number has been leaked. My address, phone number have been given out freely. My family members are being attacked. My eldest child may not be going back to school. Even where I exercise has been exposed. Oh, the Pilates.
Oh, well.
Oh, the Pilates. She's not going to be able to get them racial buns and snack. She's not going to be able to get them snatched up, Heather. Maybe you should, like, give her a referral to one of yours.
I ain't giving that bitch shit.
She can go exercise with you.
She not gonna like me. She's not gonna like me. I'm a little too brown for her ass.
What do y'all think would happen right in this scenario right now? Like, let's play devil's advocate. After what's happening right now, she's getting all this money. What let's say
she's been getting money though.
Hold on. Listen,
this isn't her first account.
Hold on. I'm not saying that. Look, all that's going on right now, I'm just laying it out. Like, all what's going on right now. Let's say a nigga come, anybody, a black woman or a black dude come, and they see her out in the street, and they just hit her in her mouth, bro. What's that gonna do?
Nothing. It's just gonna make it worse. Actually, it might start a race war. Just being honest.
Might sound stupid.
I mean, because to be totally honest, it all ties back into
where does she live? Where does she live?
In
Minnesota, right? In Minnesota.
I think so. I mean, that's where she was at the time.
In Minnesota?
Yeah.
Ain't no niggas.
Is there even brown? Well, yeah, of course there's brown people there, but like it's mostly like Caucasian, right? Like it's not really as diverse
Caucasian.
as like down south.
All from the mountains of Caucasus.
If y'all are wondering why I'm doing this, I'm looking to see if that theory is true that somebody told me about the 11 whatever. So I'm just checking. But honestly, I just see a lot of people that's giving to a cause that they believe in.
But she was wrong. Like she accused a 5-year-old with special needs of stealing something out of her kid's bag. Like I just don't understand the logic. Like that 5-year-old didn't know any better, and instead of you being an adult about it and trying to find the parent or the caregiver and saying, hey, your child grabbed this out of my bag, can I have it back? Matter of fact, it didn't even matter. It's for her baby. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a value, and she could just bought another one at Target. Like, let's be for real.
Did we watch the video on this already? We already watched the video on this, right?
We watched a video.
Yeah.
We didn't watch a like in-depth video.
So when we watched the video and the video first started, what was the how did the conversation start? Was it just
she
her
was being rude to that guy?
I'm saying, was it like her off rip just calling him the N-word?
No, that didn't happen after the fact. The dude started recording
watched the video.
after the fact.
Yeah, we watched the video with the guy that was recording her.
Yeah. So there's
like, and he was like, "Did you
more than
call
one video?"
him?
Yes, there's one video of her being recorded, and then there's a video of the dude that said.
Let's see that one. Let's see the one where she was being recorded with, not from the dude, but from the other party.
Let me see.
Because I want to know, like you were saying, right, Heather, if she were just to come up and just be like, hey, find a parent or whatever, let's say she did that, but we didn't see that, and then she called him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't.
I just feel like it's a child, so I'm very particular. Like I feel like children are children, and children, some are a little extra. I can agree, but I feel like most kids, like under 10, they still have a lot of innocence. Like I know teenagers is a lot different. Like they really be fucking pushing the issue, but with kids like in elementary school, I feel like there's a lot of innocence behind them. And I just feel like this case is special because the kid has like special needs. So it's like this kid isn't really like he's there, but like he didn't understand the way a normal 5-year-old would know. But then even then at 5, they really don't know nothing. You know, they don't really comprehend that well. So it's just I don't think it was appropriate. I feel like as a mother, as an adult, she handled the situation very badly. Like very badly. So, yeah.
This is probably the quickest one that I can get. So let's see.
Did you call him a child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him a Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say.
But she just said if you N-word to the guy though. I'm not seeing her say it to the kid.
So she did say it to the kid. She admitted to saying it to the kid.
Yeah.
But the dude, like in real time, in real life, you don't like have a camera rolling it all the time. So the dude heard it and he was like,
and then he pulled his phone out, of course.
He's like, say it again. Bet you won't say it again.
And then
So then she said it again, but to him. But she, you know, and then she started flipping him off.
In Rochester? I was in Rochester, Minneapolis. That's crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was out that way, bro.
You be out there, huh?
Man, shit.
This is the guy who filmed the incident. So he pressed the woman. Yeah, it's a weird situation. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, she's dumb. She's dumb for even repeating that on camera. None of this would have happened if she'd never repeated it on camera. Like now we know that you actually did say it. Like, yeah, but it's stupid shit. They giving her all that money though. That's crazy.
Have all of you people rally around me.
Who leaked her social security number though? Like, did she leak it herself?
No, hackers can do that shit, bro. If you get famous enough, like they hacked Donald Trump's fucking social security. Like, that's just how good this technology shit is. Like, if you know, they'll find your shit and they'll get your shit.
It's so crazy.
I agree with you, KD. You're a different type of demon. You say that to a child.
Yeah.
But let me just play this first. All right, this is her talking about something.
It was very overwhelming, and I am so grateful for you all for that. When this first happened, and I went on X, and I saw Anglo-Saxon Girl had posted my video. I messaged her, and I was like, hey, that's me. Just kind of needing somebody like-minded to talk to. And of course, she didn't know it was me, so we went through the whole process of proving who I was. And that's when we got the whole fundraiser started and set up. And the rest of that is history. How proud I am of everybody and just showing what can happen if we tribe up, and if we stick together, and if we keep fighting back. Our future, our existence depends on standing up for ourselves and not backing down. And
Shiloh Hendricks.
All right, let's.
But it's not like she was standing up for herself for a good cause. Like, lady, how would you feel if someone did that to your kid? Like, this shit wouldn't be cool. You a mom. I don't. The math ain't math in here. Like, I just don't understand her logic. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like this is dumb. I feel like she's dumb for saying the shit she said. She should have just. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't fucking say it. Because if that little boy's mom would have got up and fucking went over there and charged her.
But that's the problem, Heather. That's my whole point. That's the problem. Where was the parents?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't there.
Here's the scenario. Here's how I
The
play.
caregiver, was anyone
listen.
Has any of them even made a statement?
No. So here's the thing. Either the parents were there, they heard it, they addressed it, and they left. Which would mean that the person who was recording was antagonizing her for no reason. You didn't have no reason to do that.
I could agree.
So now we got a whole nother problem with a dark-skinned Karen. What?
Yeah, hey, fuck it.
Tell me that I'm wrong.
Okay, you could be.
I'm not gonna say you right.
Has anyone looked for the parents? No one.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I tell you what. Look, the other scenario is that this child is at the park by themselves. In which case, if the parents are not there, I'm just giving you the two scenarios.
There should have been a babysitter there, an older sibling, a cousin, a caregiver, somebody. You know what? Okay.
She's just a fucking idiot.
Get your
I'm not excusing this woman for what she did. I get your
point of view because I know I've seen people just let their kids roam around, right?
Right.
Like, Houston has a lot of that going on in the summertime where kids will be found in pools face down or bodies of water face down because the kid has special needs and there was no parent around or the kid walked into the street or whatever the fuck, right? So it's just like as adults, we have these kids, right? And it's like you have to be responsible for your child. Like you just have to be. I don't fucking understand. Like, I don't know. Everybody's just having kids. Nobody's taking care of the fucking kid. Like, I don't really know. It's like all over the place.
That's what I'm saying because let me tell you something. Let me be at the park and I hear. Let's just paint the most horrible picture. Let me be at the park and let me hear 6 white athletic men call one of my sons a nigga. We crashing out. I'm crashing out. I'm gonna get my kids out there and I'm coming back and it's over. Like I don't know what you're talking about. Like so, if a woman had said that to my kid, I'm still gonna crash out. We gotta have a talk. And if my wife was there, it wouldn't even be no issue.
What you're saying is, in the scenario that you gave earlier, where you said that the family just probably wrapped it up and left, and that the other guy, the dark skin Karen, came and took the video of the shit.
Right.
Yo, black ass would have been at that park
on the video,
the goddamn scene.
I would have been on
the video.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't be recording shit. Ain't no recording. You recording me. He would have still been recording. He just would have been recording me.
Thanks.
Like I'm trying to tell you, because and if my wife was there, it's pause all day long. And my only job at that point is to let it stay a 1v1.
I agree with you.
Get your work.
It's just bad. I don't like this bitch is an idiot. She's a fucking idiot. Why would you repeat that shit knowing the nigga has a camera phone out, bro?
She repeated it because she was angry. She repeated because she is stupid. She repeated it because she thought it was okay. She repeated it because
emotion. We gonna reopen that one.
Black
we gonna reopen that one.
That's crazy. Heather.
What?
Soda Cat and Satin said, I literally hate this. You agree?
Yeah.
KD said you're a different type of demon to say that to a child. You agree?
Yeah.
KD also said, nah, she need to be exposed on that bullshit. You agree?
Yeah.
I hear bedtime.
Yeah, it's feeling like she need bedtime. So we're gonna do this, y'all. Let's give closing remarks on anything that we've talked about. Any subject you want to talk about, we're going to do closing remarks. And Heather, since he went to you first, anything you want to do closing remarks on? You got to be long.
Okay, so I think that Tory Lanez needs a better appeal team, and I feel like Kelsey's her name, right? I feel like I'm not gonna say she needs to be in jail, but someone needs to be held accountable because a man's been in jail and lost time with his family. He lost time he'll never get back. So that shit gotta get figured out. I think that was that a governor or a senator? The lady, I forgot her name.
She's not a senator. She's just a congresswoman.
Okay, so I think the congresswoman is doing a good thing. I feel like this will be I don't really want to say a pivot in her career, but it'll be a stepping stone in her career. So I think she's doing great by pushing this. Also, that whole inmate thing was wild as fuck, because like, what the fuck? I don't even know how that happened. But the jail's been like not funded, right? So they need better funding. And then this situation here, I'm a mom. My kid is mixed, and I do not play that racist bullshit at all. So I don't play when it comes to kids. I don't think any of that was appropriate. I think that the parents should make a statement, whether they say, hey, we were there, we addressed this, y'all please leave this lady alone, it's not what it looks like. Or they just say, hey, fuck this bitch up. Like, say something. You really can't be silent right now because this is really sensitive. But yeah, what y'all got?
All right, Chris.
Man, what's her name? Anna Paulina.
Yeah.
Anna Paulina Luna.
Yeah.
She want that Tory dick.
Oh my god.
I'm not done yet. Racism is alive and well. Remember that shit, and it will continue to live. I don't think racism is going anywhere anytime soon. What else? Free all my niggas.
Dang,
that's a fact. Shit. Damn, what's one more thing we talked about?
Tory Lanez, you know? No, we already talked about that. The inmates.
Want that dick? I free my niggas.
Okay, I think that's it. Oh, P. Diddy.
That's the diddler.
Okay. Good
Cassie's
shit.
Cassie nasty as fuck. Oh,
Cassie's nasty.
Wait. We forgot to talk about the most important thing today, bro.
What is it, bro?
Nunu.
Oh.
Not Nunu.
Heather, you got to give us a brief update on Nunu.
Who is that?
Lauren London.
Oh, okay.
Completely missed
I
that.
All right.
I do know about that.
How do I know
You been
about
tracking?
That's Baby. When I hear
I
anything
told
about Baby,
I told
I'm
Jeremy
concerned.
about that. That was the whole point of us covering Diddy. Okay, so allegedly. Let's get started. Allegedly. I'll start with allegedly. This is for entertainment purposes. Y'all, please don't come for us. We don't really know. We finna put this conspiracy theory together. We may be wrong. We may no, because I got some shit to tell you. Like I was tracking and I was just like, oh shit, connecting the dots. It kind of makes sense. So, as most of you know, I love Lauren London. She's so like it to me. She's the it girl. But this bitch live a secret life. So Cassie
as most bitches do.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie was on stand talking about how Lauren London has been at the freak offs, and she actually introduced Nipsey Hussle to it. And at times he did participate, but there was times where he didn't. And when he started to refuse and was pulling back from that life, Diddy had an issue with that because Diddy doesn't like to be told no. So they're saying that Diddy had that man shot, like set up, because he knew too much and he felt like it was going to get out. This is all allegedly. It's a conspiracy theory. We don't know. We're connecting the dots. But a lot of people see her as American sweetheart. Like she's just this angel. You know, she's not letting no other man touch her.
Oh,
Like it was just him, even though he not here. You ain't heard shit about her
She
popping
let
out
Lil
with no
Wayne.
one.
Lil Wayne was in that thing.
She actually has a kid with Lil Wayne.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, so
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Cassie's on the stand, like giving all of it. So hopefully, what really sucks about this case is that they're not allowed to have recordings, because I wish that we could like play the recording and hear exactly what she says. We're going off of things that other people have went and sat in the courtroom and came back and said online.
There's transcripts.
Well, there's transcripts. So maybe we should do a deep dive, like looking over the transcripts. That'll probably take us a while, but I think that we should do that because there's just a lot that has been exposed. So we're just waiting for them to call her to the stand, because I can't wait to hear this.
But we know it's a fact though that she was at the freak offs.
Yeah.
How do we know that?
Cassie's up there on the oath, and I know that we say a lot of bullshit on here, and I truly believe that Cassie was in on all of this, so I don't understand why she really trying to sue. So I think the reason why she agreed to work with like the DA or the FBI, whoever the fuck she's working with, I think she's working with them because she was Diddy's partner, and because she set all of this up, she is legally bind and could be facing so much jail time because she helped with prostitution, she helped with human trafficking, she helped with moving drugs, like she helped with drugging people. Like there's just so much in this case that goes on that it's like you're just as guilty as him because you play a major part in this like ring.
She might get,
but there's a lot of celebrities that have been seen with them. Like at some point, I know Jay-Z and Beyonce gonna get in on this, unless they're gonna pay the judge or somebody off, which they could because they got a lot of money. But for a long time, you will see Jay-Z and Diddy together, and people actually say that Jay-Z is way worse than Diddy, and I believe it. So you know, it's just
Y'all be believing anything.
Have you not seen that?
I believe you, Heather. I believe you on that one. I
think he be doing the same shit. I think that him and Beyonce do the same shit.
Was.
Nope.
And that's why they make everyone sign NDAs and take phones. Yeah, Aaliyah. They say he had Aaliyah killed. I believe that shit.
So, I mean,
we not doing this to Jay-Z. I'm sorry. We not doing no Jay-Z. We not doing that.
The Rock is in the building.
The Rock is in the building tonight. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the one time that they thought they was going to get him and tie him up with Diddy, that boy came out with so much evidence. He even had white folks saying, nah, we wasn't even there. She said that she saw us and we wasn't even there. You remember that girl that stayed John Doe or Jane Doe or whatever?
Oh, the prostitute.
She was trying to say that Diddy had also did some stuff with her too. And they were trying to put him in the same boat. That boy got that thing separated so quick. Call Jay-Z whatever you want to call him. You can say you're part of Illuminati. You can say that
that shit is real, Jeremy. These people sell their souls.
You can say
somebody disappeared.
You can say he's a part of the Illuminati. You can say that he be beating up on Beyonce's sister, or he let her beat up on him.
No,
you can say that he be cheating on Beyonce.
Sister
I'm not fit. I'm not fit ass. No, you can say whatever you want to say, but you're not gonna sit here and say that he was at a Diddy party with the baby oil. You're not gonna say that he was at the party with the baby oil. I would not allow it.
He was. He's
was
probably
not.
in the closet.
You was in the closet.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Wow. You're not gonna talk about Diddy and put the Jay-Z in the same sentence.
Maybe they were like
you defending Jay a little hard, bro.
Booties. I don't know.
Jay-Z helped me through the hard parts of my life in the military. I played that American Gangster album so many times. No, We're not doing it. I don't care.
You taking that dinner or are you taking that 500,000?
Oh, 500,000.
Okay.
Nah. Now hey, listen here. I might be fanning out, but I ain't no fool now.
All for the same, bro.
If I see some if Cassie Ventura get on the stand and say, and Jay-Z wanted me to put the fluids on his stomach, then I gotta believe it. Let's see.
So
say that.
let me understand this before we go. Diddy's case is a RICO, right? They've been building this shit for years.
Yeah, that's what they said, that they had
It's
an undercover.
not just a RICO. It's a RICO. It's a
FRICO.
Sex trafficking. It is a something else. One other thing too. But they just dropped a bombshell when they showed his assistant like telling all that happened.
Okay, so it's more than one person.
Yeah, more than one. Yeah. Oh yeah, they got it sold up. They said that Usher was on there.
But man, who told me that? Somebody told me that. Was that you that said that Usher was crying and shit?
Yeah, I saw the news. Yeah,
you need to.
I need to hear this. I need you to pull this up because I ain't see this.
There is no video for this. Let me see. Let me check.
Video of someone talking. You know what we should have did, Jeremy? We should have put in PTO and we should have fucking went out there and sat in the courtroom.
No way, fam. No way, fam. Because the reason why is because it's barely enough room. Like they have people that's like getting out there at 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. I'm sorry. The day that it go out,
we
they
wake
getting
up
in
early.
line.
The only person that would be struggling.
She didn't hear what I said.
She didn't hear what I said.
She didn't hear what I said.
We're gonna put a tent up outside.
Where is it? Where's the courthouse at?
It's in New York.
Man, who got time for that shit?
Usher testifying in court.
We create content.
We do vacation.
You can't bring no cameras in the courtroom.
Nope.
I know, but what people are doing is they're going in there and they're like taking notes and shit, and then coming out and recording and putting it online. That's what they're doing because that's what you have to do right now.
Are for.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We should do a deep dive, but it would have been cool to take the vacation.
So what are you gonna say?
The experience.
Cassie's left eye was twitching when she said this. Like,
no, shut up! Oh my god, this motherfucker here.
I believe I can't say for certain because I was far away, but I believe that she began to be moist when she recalled.
When Cassie started exposing more of Diddy, I smelled shit from Diddy's shirt.
It seemed as if the smell of baby oil was in the courtroom.
It was seeping through his pores.
All
I could hear in the background was,
hey, but you know what really? You know what I didn't tell you? They were saying that his mom is in on this stuff. They were saying that Diddy's mom is in on it, and that they have had intercourse in front of everyone. They said that she'll ask the sons, "Do you want a leg or a thigh?" And like proceed to do things.
You know what?
I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know how true this is, but
that's a lot.
Let's take a time out. Let's take a time out.
I sent it to you on TikTok.
I've seen. Have y'all seen like Diddy's backstory, like how he grew up and shit?
No.
They're saying the mom used to be like a pimp or something. So I don't know how true that is.
Something to that extent, right? But like,
the mom used to be a pimp, and he seen his mom like.
But his mom ingrained into him like you're basically like you that nigga, like you know what I'm saying, like blowing smoke up his ass, like in the not even in the most what kind of way, it just in a fucked up way. It wasn't even in like, oh son, you're gonna be something one day. It was more like, no, you're gonna, like, you know what I'm saying. This
like is people are subjects to you, like they insects to you, like that,
right? And I could believe that kind of behavior like from like in a single mom and shit. I feel like his mom probably is on some weird shit, and you said she was pimping. She might have just like groomed that nigga into what he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no telling, bro. There's no telling.
They said she's the main like ringleader over there.
Man, there's no telling, bro. I mean, it is New York. You know what I'm saying? New York is a weird place too.
All right, let's scan through this and see if we can see what he said. I'm gonna scan through it.
Is strongly advised.
The following is for educational and entertainment purposes only. And it could change everything. Usher began by recounting the day his mother told him he was going to live with Diddy in New York. At the time, he was just 14 years old,
I never
fresh
knew
off
that
his
about
debut.
him.
What?
It's a
I
test.
didn't know Usher went to go live with Diddy.
Yeah.
Why do they do stuff like that? I don't like that celebrities do that.
They did the same thing with Justin Bieber. And he
Bieber.
I know, that's what I
testified
was gonna
too.
say.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
No. He came out publicly and said that he never had no touch. I don't believe that shit though.
Okay. All right, let's keep
Debut
going.
album and eager to rise in the ranks of the music industry. L.A. Reid had arranged the mentorship with the belief that being around Diddy would fast-track Usher's success. What none of them expected was the kind of world Usher would be walking into. People he later recognized from TV and magazines, lounging half-dressed or passed out. It wasn't a home. It was a scene.
I got a question.
He called it the flavor camp, Usher said.
Whoa, the flavor camp. Go ahead.
That's crazy.
Look at his face. Oh, it's not funny, but God.
Have you? There's a documentary out about Diddy right now. I can't remember. It's a couple that are out right now. I seen one. I think it was on HBO. I might be wrong, but have y'all seen any of those? Or
I ain't
any
seen
of them?
none of them.
I haven't watched them.
Okay, so it's this one. You might be able to pull it up. It's a testimony of this chick, and she was saying like, cause Diddy went to Howard University, right? and they were saying how in college he was a fucking fool. Like, it was like this one chick said that he's seen. I don't want to lie, but I'm kind of paraphrasing that they seen him like knock out a girlfriend he had and was dragging her to like a car or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this was way back when he was in college, bro. Like
I think that he's seen that behavior growing up and thought that it was okay. That's how that happens.
I agree.
What you see while you're being raised or what is being taught to you is what you carry. Them childhood traumas affect you as an adult.
Thanks. Yeah, it was something to that extent. Like I don't know, he was a fucking idiot in college too. Like, so he been doing this shit for a while, Because like y'all saw that video of like Cassie, right? When they were in the hotel room, he was.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, like
no,
he fucking dragging the bitch.
We got problems.
What?
Officials give update following a shooting outside the Capitol Jewish Museum. It just happened 39 minutes ago.
What happened?
There was a shooting outside the Capitol Jewish Museum. And one thing that
Kanye did it.
Oh my God! Don't worry about it. Forget it.
Oh,
I didn't know what that meant. I thought it was just branding. Later, I realized it meant indulgence.
Sorry.
The court listened intently as Usher described how the mentorship quickly turned into something else. Diddy wasn't teaching him about vocals or performance. Instead, Usher claimed he was encouraged to observe the lifestyle, to party with celebrities, and to stop asking questions. He told me, "This is how we do it.
Na.
You don't ask, you just watch. Learn by watching. That's how grown men roll." He recalled one night when he woke up around 3 a.m. to find people in masks entering the apartment. Music was playing low, and candles lit the hallway. He walked into the living room and saw what he could only describe as a ritualistic party.
Can you pause real
quick? It wasn't just sex.
This is what I like about what we got going on in the world right now, and like how the truth is being shunned, or the light is being shunned on the truth, or whatever you want to say. The idea of celebrities to me is dying. Like, back in the day, fucking celebrity status was everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you wanted to be famous like that. Like, you wanted to be known and shit. Like, I think as we get older and, we grew up and shit, like, you don't want that light on you, bro, for personal reasons. But, like, the idea of celebrity now is been washed. Like, it's fucking just all this shit that just came out in the last 10 years. I feel like the idea of celebrity is just going into the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I do.
I don't. You know, that shit is just fucking. And they fucked it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? We never knew how bad it was though. Like, you always heard about like Disney stars. You know, they were going crazy and shit. Like,
Crash out.
you know what I'm saying?
Disappear.
Yeah, all type of shit. Like, and that made you kind of want to be like. That was when I first heard that shit. You know, I was still a kid. I'm like, the fuck do I want to be in Disney shows? If this is what the fuck they're doing to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a kid thinking that shit. Like, that's like the idea. You know, but you also got new kind of influences. Like, you got streamers and YouTubers now. And
But
like
that's different though.
that's your
But
new
even they
celebrity.
catching strays though.
But yeah, but that's your new celebrity. Like,
Right. Yeah.
Your new celebrity isn't gonna be on the television on MTV. They're not gonna be, you know, in the Grammys and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
They might live in the same cul-de-sac that you live in.
You feel me? You just
Like,
don't know. Like, it's. I mean, we moving in some weird times, y'all. You know?
no, it's not. It's not. I think of it like this. So I don't know if y'all watched this show called like New Gods or whatever. But
Never heard
basically they were okay, so basically you should check it out. But basically, they had the old gods, like the northern gods, the Olympic gods, Zeus, all of them.
Yeah.
They were phasing out because people stopped believing in them. And what happened was new gods were showing up. The god of technology, the god of social media, the god of stuff like that. But they were like living amongst the people, so they didn't have to worry about being praised per se, because just their very existence.
So how did the old guys take it? Like,
they tried to fight, and a lot of them got killed, a lot of them got destroyed, and a lot of them just assimilated. Most of the black gods, they ended up like either learning how to play the game, like most black people do. We learn how to play the game, we survive, whatever. And then we had the other side that wanted to go to war. And ultimately they're gonna lose. Now you had some like Loki, if you know Loki, he's a trickster. So obviously he figured out how to survive. Why am I saying that? It's because celebrities back in the day, when you had TV, at first you had just silver screen celebrities. Can't touch them. Then you had TV celebrities. Then they made a difference between those two. But it was still, you couldn't touch them. You couldn't get to them. They lived in gated community. They lived in Hollywood, where the streets are made. We go, all that stuff. Then something happened when we started streaming stuff, and we started seeing them more frequently, and they started being on interviews, TV shows, day shows.
Technology is the social media, it's the internet.
Right. So then we had the rise of Oprah and gang. They became the new celebrity because you saw them every day. It changed the perception of what a celebrity was. Because I know Oprah to this day because she used to watch Oprah every day. Dr. Phil, who else? Jerry,
Maury.
They became the celebrities, and then the people that were so far-fetched, they had to start showing up more. They had to either play the game or they disappeared. Now we got streamers that's out here making more money than anybody that ever made before, and they just out here doing in real life.
They're doing everything, and I mean, you could say it's better in a sense. I mean, like look,
I think it's better.
All these celebrities are all fucked up. Like, they're either fucked up because they're the victim, or they're fucked up because they're the predator.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
because Twitch be getting them out. When Twitch found out that that one dude was like messing with underage, I got him out of there. Like, you're not famous no more.
Y'all saw that Nickelodeon shit, right? The one
and Disney.
Well, no, the one I'm thinking about is the one that was about Nickelodeon. It was the behind the scenes shit. I can't think of the name.
Yeah. They made a documentary about it. It was like making them do
Dan
stuff.
Schneider with the feed. Drake Bell came out, was like, yeah, there was like a director. He was convicted, sentenced for kid peddling, whatever, for meddling shit.
Yeah.
And then he still was able to come back on set after his release. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I mean, thank God for social media. in a way.
I think so, because it allows you to remove that mystique off of people and make them seem like they're better than you. Nobody's really better than
Exactly that
nobody.
too. That's exactly what it is. Is that it kind of not humanize celebrities.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it made it so that
on
if
that
you
pedestal.
yeah, so like for example, if I see a famous YouTuber that I rock with, it's not gonna be the same as like if I saw like somebody from the Silver Age on a movie, because I don't know them. But if I know you, I might be able to say something to start a conversation I feel more comfortable with you. Same thing with the celebrities now that do the movies like for Marvel. Like if I see you at a Comic-Con, I'm talking to you, bro. It ain't no, oh, it's a god. No, Doctor Strange, come here. Like I need to talk to you, you know? So, but it ain't like, oh no, oh, whatever you want me to do. Oh, you come on in the back room with me. Oh, no. Like, nah, you gay. But you get what I'm saying? Like, not saying that he is gay, but you know what I'm saying. Just saying. But yeah, because people get starstruck and then they end up doing stuff that they wouldn't normally do. And I think that's the case of Usher. I think that's the case of Cassie. I think that's the case of a lot of them. But the difference is we got to understand who's a victim and who's an opportunist. Usher was a victim.
Usher was a victim.
Cassie was an opportunist.
Justin Bieber was a victim.
Yes, but Cassie was an opportunist.
Cassie was setting that shit up. She knew what she was doing. She liked that money.
But that's what
she liked that high.
She
that
wanted.
power.
She wanted.
Because
She wanted to
when
be
he
a
was
musician.
when he was dating Carisha, Carisha was down for it because he helped Carisha get that show. He helped her push out that card game she got. Like
music.
He gave Carisha
and Cassie
money
didn't get
on
none
top
of that. Cassie
She
didn't get none of that.
But he also embarrassed. Use that word. He
Humiliated.
embarrassed. Yeah, I know. I couldn't say. He embarrassed. What's her name? Young Miami too, because she was like throwing herself to him in public. Like it was so bad. Her friend was like, "Chill out."
How did he embarrasse her?
Yeah,
or did
she
really embarrassed herself.
I think
Yeah, that's
she
what I was gonna say.
embarrassed
She embarrassed herself.
Okay, but what did she do though?
Look at this sister code. Man, that's crazy.
That ain't my fucking friend. I don't even like her like that.
You go with that girl code shit.
That ain't no girl code because she ain't.
Hold on real quick. KD said, I feel like social media got rid of a lot of gatekeepers. Facts. That ruled the entertainment industry who didn't have good intent.
Okay, but I you know, I just noticed. I just thought about.
I roll with that, KD. I roll with that.
I just thought of something too, though. It's kind of a lie because the idea of still being famous is out there, and there's still people that are willing to invest in kids and young adults to be famous on the internet. Like, you ever heard of like streamer houses and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel
they
like
have that for OnlyFans.
So there's probably some fucked up shit going on right now we don't even know about, and this is in the new.
I understand that, but it's literally a difference between one man in one room, like they tried to make Harvey Weinstein be, and you got to go in there and you got to plead your case with him. And if he wants you and you give yourself to him, then you get access literally to go and audition. Whereas now you can literally upload your stuff on a YouTube like format for actors, and they can pick from you who they want to have in their commercials, who they want to have in such and such. There's agencies that are made like that where you don't even have to talk to people.
I feel like, you know what, I might retract my statement on what I said about that shit. Where it might be better. I don't think it's better. I don't think the social media made it better, because if you think about it, what they just did, they just made it an illusion. They made the illusion that there is no more gatekeepers with this shit. But at the end of the day, you can make all the content in the world. It's not going to guarantee that you're famous. What's going to guarantee that you're famous is that you have a backing and support and people that are already in that realm. So they could still use that power to lure you in and get what they want from you in order to get what you want from them.
You're right in a sense, because technically that's what TikTok is. Like, everybody who gets on TikTok and uploads a video, whether it's cooking, dancing, talking about your kids or your marriage, whatever the fuck it is, going out, events, new places, food, like that's all content. And TikTok made it to where it's easy for everyone to get paid, even if it's bullshit. Like there's a whole content creator fun thing. But the way that you really make money is by getting in contact with certain content creators that are on there and like joining their lives. If you don't have the right people behind you supporting you, like liking your stuff, sharing your lives, watching it, then you're not gonna really go nowhere. Like it takes a while for you to pick
So
up. You couldn't even engage with the chat, but yeah, like basically, yeah, it's
But
still.
the game is still the game, though.
But
It don't matter. It's still gonna be the
it's still
game.
the game. But they
The
gave
only
you
difference
they
is
gave you the illusion.
they gave you a piece. This is Monopoly now. This ain't like, oh, I gotta watch other people play Monopoly.
I say it's an illusion because it's not a guarantee.
Ain't
It's
nothing in life a guarantee.
Right, but I'm saying when it comes to this, what we're talking about here, it's not a guarantee that just because you have the ability, like, bro, like, what were you gonna do back in the '90s? How are you gonna get famous in the '90s besides being an actor, entertainer, or a musician? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have so many different ways you can be you can be famous for fucking playing video games now. But it's like
you can be famous for making figurines out of wood.
You could be famous for fucking saying 9 + 10 = 21. It's
you
like,
can be famous for putting together IKEA furniture.
But my point is that that's the illusion, is that you have the opportunity to be famous now. It's not like you had the opportunity back in the day like you do now. That's the illusion, but there's still gatekeepers blocking you from actually unlocking that potential unless you give them what you want, or you give them what they want, and then you get what you want in return.
Okay, let me rephrase my statement there. All right, there might be gatekeepers to so-called famous, but the part that I care about personally, the money, the financial freedom. Oh no, that's based on you how you gonna play this game. Because there's a lot of people that make over.
Well, I've always said that I'd rather have a fuck ton of money than be famous.
Right, that's what I want.
I don't want to be famous.
And guess what?
I don't want niggas to know that I have money.
The beautiful part about social media is that it's so big that you can have 1 million subscribers and somebody down the street will not know that you have 1 million subscribers. and those million people will know you.
But
the people you see every day.
At some point, though, somebody will find out.
Maybe not.
And it will spread like wildfire. It will.
But by the time that spread, you could like, already have.
You've heard of it. A lot of people get doxxed and shit. They get swatted. You know what I'm saying? You know what getting swatted is, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, well.
No.
Okay, getting swatted. It's actually scary. That shit's scary as fuck.
It's not cool. They make a phone call into the police department and you say some wild stuff like you harassing kids or something.
No. They'll do worse. They'll call the police and be like, yeah, I'm at the address, and they'll say your house, and they'll be like, yeah, some dude has 2 hostages and he killed 3 people already. So they're gonna bring the fucking SWAT and FBI.
Yeah, SWAT team
and they're gonna come with the gun. They're ready to kill. Whole time it's a false alarm. They put that on your head, bro. They really wanted you to get killed on live, bro. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is messed up.
People do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
a whole like, and guess what? People that made content out of it. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's compilations of that on YouTube.
How do you make content out of that? That's not even peaceful. That's so like traumatic.
See, like the celebrity back then didn't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
They did. I mean, I wouldn't even. Celebrities were loved back then. Like, didn't nobody want.
They were gods back then.
Didn't nobody want to hurt a celebrity.
But there's a lot. Celebrities have a lot of skeletons in the closet, like a lot. And I get it.
Like, and so did every Greek god. Every Greek god got skeletons in their closet too.
In their closet. It's just how deep are these skeletons? Like, because everybody got skeletons.
Man, I got a knuckle in my closet.
I probably got a female too. Anyway, y'all. Hey, look. I think that's a good way to wrap it up for tonight. I see she done got her See, you know what? Hey, we used to do 2 hours strong every night, and you could tell when it was time for her to go sleep because that blanket would show up.
On.
Some type of blanket would show up, and then we would kind of know, all right, it's time
I'm
to wrap it down.
cold.
That's what she say.
It's 70 degrees in here, and I got this fan on. I'm cold.
Well, it's good that we actually went this long. You know,
we did good.
We did a good stream today, man.
It is about 7 minutes to 12, so we did good, y'all. Let's go ahead and do our sign offs. We'll start off with you, Chris. Go ahead and give you sign off, whatever you want to say.
Sign off part 2. I'm gonna stand on what I said.
Facts.
That bitch wanna fuck Tory Lanez. Free my niggas. And man, I don't know what else, man. That nigga Diddy crazy, Cassie crazier. I can't believe Nunu is a part of this shit, man. This is, and it's so sad.
Allegedly,
I fuck with Nipsey Hussle so hard, bro. And to hear that shit, just fuck. But this ain't the first time I've heard of some shit about that nigga though. You know what I'm saying? I done heard a lot of crazy shit about Nipsey Hussle though, but I haven't heard nothing about this shit. This shit take the cake. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, thank you. Take the cake. See, I said it again. Fuck. I'm getting the fuck out of here, man.
Yo. All right, y'all.
Oh man.
Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. First thing I'm gonna say is Meg Stallion need to go to jail. I said it. I meant it.
No, nobody's going to jail, bro.
All day long, she need to go to jail.
I forgot about that shit. No jail time. Free all my niggas.
This is my closeout. She needs to go to jail. Let's see. The next thing on the jacket. Even though Diddy need to go to jail, if Cassie don't go to jail, he don't need to go to jail neither. Because he did just as much, if not more, because he was scheming from the beginning. In my opinion.
You know how we're gonna know
this is my closing
is when they call Carisha to the stand. I can't fucking wait.
Are we in the stream while we
gonna call her to the stand for real?
They have to. They should. I mean,
so she's a witness.
Part of it. She's a part of it. She did. No, well, she could be a witness.
Is she in the witness list?
I don't know. I haven't seen the witness list.
Okay, well, there's usually a witness list that they go by.
We're not going to see the witness list.
But, okay, look, the reason why I say this is before Diddy got arrested for this shit, they have stopped her and they found
some pink cocaine.
Yeah. And she was trafficking it. She was moving the drugs. What is that? She was being a drug dealer. What is that called? I don't know what they call that. Moving drugs across state lines. That's like a big ass felony charge.
That's a federal offense.
So
I think that was the last one.
I think they could work something out and see, like, why was she doing that?
Oh, but what happened with
people
her
say
case,
she into that shit. Huh?
But what happened with her case?
I don't know. Nothing. I don't think they were charging her. I think they were charging Diddy.
So
I think that they gave her like a deal or something. But that's why I need to figure out if she's gonna be like up there or not.
She might be a witness then. Expect her then. I would expect her because it would only make sense if they gave her immunity to testify against Diddy for trafficking that shit. That you know. What I'm saying?
And then she was fresh into it. So like, how much did she? She didn't do as much as Cassie did. Because Cassie and that shit deep as fuck.
If she like to get pissed on this shit, she should have took that shit to Dubai, nigga.
Oh, she would have got paid. Hey,
all I gotta say. If it was about the money, you could have been smarter about it.
Nobody know about no Dubai back then.
Nigga, this was only 4 years ago.
No, it was over a decade ago.
I'm so confused on what we're talking about, but okay.
Wait, are we talking about Cassie?
No, I'm talking about Carisha.
Oh, yeah. Carisha probably already been over there, allegedly.
She has been to Dubai.
See? There it is.
Oh.
Your boy's on fire.
Just give me my flowers now while I can see them.
Hey, you can keep the flowers. Just send me the chains. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Oh man,
y'all good? Or we still
go back to your closeout. Close it out. Man.
I mean, because if we gonna stay on here,
no, do the closeout so we can get off. We got a long day tomorrow.
Nah, for real.
All right, so guys, look. At the end of the day, it's always you versus you. It doesn't matter what nobody else is doing. Don't matter what type of baby oil is getting put on people. It don't matter.
That's wild that you said that shit.
Make sure that you doing what you supposed to do, and make sure that if you are putting baby oil on somebody, that it's consensual and it's one person at a time. It's your boy JYG, Chris in the building. Appreciate you, man, showing up. Heather, as always, excellent job. And this was TBH. We'll be hollering.
Bye, guys.
I'll get out of here.
Later.